is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the crazy soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk.
You little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. How are you today?
Oh, I'm peachy.
Good.
How you doing, Teddy?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
Got a big program today. Inside the Buckeyes, Timmy dazzles us with knowledge. At 3:46, rapid fire. In the 4 o'clock hour. I got to tell you, this imaginary pumpkin donut's pretty good. Teddy, how's your pumpkin donut over there?
Yeah, what happened to those?
Good.
Somebody was going to get some for us
you know
today,
what?
right?
What are you
talking why are you saying that with some kind of tone?
Because
like there was some expectation that
The expectation
just because
was...
we mentioned it yesterday, I then was locked into some kind of agreement to bring them in?
You agreed. You said, I'm going to stop and get some on my way into the radio station. Teddy.
I said I might do it if I had time.
No.
I think what about if I do it tomorrow?
Nope.
You're the one that said that didn't even have confidence that they would even have them yet.
Don't have
this
confidence.
is sort of how they operate.
Yet
Pumpkin Donut's supposed to be back on Monday, the 10th. So that means they won't have them.
Shut it, Sally. I did not volunteer to go get them. You did. Just take the L and move on. I actually had a little, that my wife has these little brownie bites that she got. She likes to eat them for breakfast because she's a child.
Okay.
She said, would you like a brownie bite? I said, you know what? I'm not going to have anything sweet because Timmy said he's bringing in donuts to the radio station today. And I want to sort of limit how much sweet stuff I have throughout the course of a day. I was prepping myself for donuts, so I passed on a brownie bite this morning. I also passed on lovemaking, but that's a different conversation entirely.
You've been passing on that for quite some time.
And
you know
she
what?
passes.
You know what? I was going to say, she's been passing too. And she's going to
pass some gas.
Yeah, you do that. She's going to continue to pass for quite some time until things change a lot.
What's that, death? Yeah, death. All I'm saying is I had my mind set.
I'm sorry.
On some pumpkin donut and nothing. And then I had a conversation with you to even aggravate me some more before the show. You're ranting and raving about how it's too early for pumpkin. It's never too early for pumpkin.
Hold on a second.
It's Americana. That's the most American flavor you can possibly have.
Hold on 1 second, will you? We've got Halloween candy that's coming out of every orifice right now. Every store that exists is throwing the Halloween candy and shoving it down our throat. I associate that with the pumpkins as well. You spoke yourself. It's just too much. It's too much right now to have those displays up.
Here's where you're wrong.
I also don't think that we need pumpkin beer, pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin donuts, pumpkin everything all year. It's nice when it's the season, and then we can enjoy those things.
Here's where you're wrong. With the Halloween candy, that candy exists all year long. You're just putting it in a different bag, selling it as Halloween candy. Pumpkin stuff does not exist all year long. I can't go get a pumpkin donut. All right, it's like Waffle House, Timmy. I don't necessarily listen to me for a second. I don't necessarily need or want to go to Waffle House at 2:00 in the morning, but damn it, I'm glad it's there.
Go with that hairstylist I had few weeks back, just driving around all throughout the night. Never even heard of Waffle House.
That's a total lunatic. But wouldn't you be sad if all of a sudden Waffle House said, you know what, from now on, business hours. We're open from 5 to 9. And then that's it. We close down. You'd be sad. Now, you never go in the middle of the night, but knowing that you can't makes it sad.
What do you want me to
fact
do?
that the pumpkin stuff goes away, it's not fair for us pumpkin lovers.
Okay, all right.
It's not fair.
What do you want me to do with that, though? You bring up something about Waffle House, which is Americana, and you're trying to make some analogy where we've had 24/7 Waffle Houses since the beginning of time. We've never done pumpkin things since the beginning of time. So you've got to make the case then now here in 2025 to bring it more into the forefront.
It's not affecting you.
I'm trying to
How
be
does
on
it
this,
affect you?
I'm trying to be on the stance of how it's nice sometimes when certain things aren't available. I know
You don't have to order it.
There's certain McDonald's items that you have wanted to bring back, and you have done that successfully. And I think the snack wrap is,
maybe we should
is
just have
one
it
of those
for
things that
2
should
weeks
be back.
a year, right, Timmy? Oh, it's special. We got it for 2 weeks. Ooh, snacky rappy.
The McRib, for instance. I think the McRib is nice on a limited time
No,
basis.
should be
I don't
all
think
the
it
time.
needs to be on the menu permanently.
You know what? This is why you're stupid. It's all the time. You don't have to get it all the time. It should be available all the time.
McRib actually would make more sense to be on the menu all the time
is going
because it could be enjoyed
and
in all
knocking
parts
on
of the
your
year.
door and just throwing pumpkin spice latte in your face. But if someone wants it, why can't they order it?
I'm going to waterboard you with a pumpkin spice latte. Every day for the rest of your life. You don't even like hot
Can I
drinks.
tell you something, buddy? This show, working with you,
don't
is
care.
waterboarding me.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is. Sheer torture.
Hey, same goes for me, too. I'm going to get you your pumpkin spice donuts tomorrow.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to ring toss them.
Oh, well, who said we were going to get them? You did.
Maybe I did. And you know what? The thought was there, and I'm still planning to do it this week. I think I bring a lot of stuff in.
Stuff I don't ask for. Crappy Reese's bark.
It's just called being a nice guy. You see what I mean?
Sucks.
Just yesterday, I brought in a giant bag of chocolate, a giant bag of Reese's
You're not
chocolate.
the only giver. Stop with the I'm a big martyr. I bring in stuff all the time. What was waiting on your desk when you got back from vacation?
You did bring me some
What?
nice coffee.
What?
Some Italian coffee
Was
beans.
there any English on that bag?
No.
Not one damn word.
Was there any English on that
You know
bag?
it's good coffee.
So you know it's
if
good.
there's no English on the bag, my God.
It's a nice gesture. And I say
Stanley Tucci's drinking that coffee.
Tooch.
Oh, Tooch.
Huge. The Italians are fanatical about their coffee.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And I know I don't think the coffee beans themselves are a big product of Italy.
No, it's not. They get them all outsourced or
What
insourced.
they do,
or whatever.
yeah, they importer-exporter. Yeah, Costanza, he helps them. Art Vandelay, but they're very good at what they're doing with the coffee beans.
They roast them.
It's great, yeah, and just the quality of their beverages and the drinks, the things that they do, the espressos, the coffees, it's outstanding.
No,
When I
it's
visit, I'd
lost
love
on me.
to try 'em.
I think coffee tastes like dirt, but you enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it. My wife enjoys it. Fun fact, I didn't really get into coffee until I was well into my 30s. Like it took a while, and then finally she just wore me down.
She beat it into
Yeah,
you.
she broke
said,
me down.
I want to enjoy a cup of coffee with you.
It was the smell. It was the scent.
I like the smell.
Ooh, ah.
I even like coffee flavored things like a coffee ice cream. It's delicious.
A coffee cake.
That doesn't actually taste like coffee.
It's okay. Tastes a little bit like coffee.
A coffee cake like an Entenmann's?
It's got a little coffee hint.
Like a
to it.
blueberry Entenmann's tastes like coffee
It's
to
not
you?
a blueberry streusel. It's a coffee cake, a crumb cake. Maybe it's just paired well with
I was
coffee.
going to say, you're an idiot. It tastes nothing like coffee.
Well, then why the hell do they call it a coffee cake?
Because you eat
just have it with the
while
coffee?
you're drinking coffee. Why is this table? Why do they say it's a coffee table? It's not made of coffee.
Jesus Christ. Working with you, it really sucks.
I got to tell you, this coffee table's a real piece of junk. It's not made of the beans like I thought it was going to be.
Why is it a coffee table book? It's talking about baseball. What are you doing? Talking about
Ruffin came in. Yeah, we got a nice book for you here. It's called Full Count.
I was thinking of someone else. Tigers.
Oh, all right. I got you now. You know what we don't have right now? Listeners. They're gone.
They're all gone. Bird.
How you doing, Ted? How you doing, Ted?
Ted, hey.
See, Ted's not even listening.
No, I was talking to Nicole. We were talking about coffee cake, and
coffee tables. And
What'd she say? Am I an idiot?
Yeah.
No coffee flavor. Yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
Well, you know what? I'm going to set out to make the world's first coffee-flavored coffee cake. And it's not going to be in the pumpkin section. You're not going to be able to get it year-round either. It's just going to be a seasonal thing, a fling.
Uh-oh, we may have another college football gambling scandal on our hands. We'll fill you in coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got to slow down due to an accident that's on the right shoulder of northbound 71 on the north side at 270. Police are on scene, adding to that holdup. And construction is causing a couple-minute delay on southbound 270 on the east outer belt between I-70 and 33. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Protect your home with R&R Foundation Specialist. Family-owned, honest, and pressure-free. Get expert waterproofing, fair quotes, and smart advice that puts your home first. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com. Your trusted local pros in foundation and waterproofing. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day. The kitchen drain has had enough. The toilet's called it quits. Drains are clogged throughout the house. I'm gonna throw a fit. Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee. It's 93 or free. Guaranteed. Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
You can save big on 12 packs of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up. Select varieties are $5.99 each with your digital coupon. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
The summer event is still on at Germain Honda of Dublin, and the deals are hot. Lease the rugged 25 Honda Ridgeline Sport for just $339 a month, or finance with an unbeatable 0.99% APR. Or drive home in the new 25 Honda Prologue EX. Lease it now for only $149 a month, or 0% APR, plus no payments for 90 days. Get the deal you deserve at Germain Honda of Dublin on Sawmill Road, just south of 270. See dealer for full details.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake at Buckeye Lake Marina. We have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more. Looking to save on your auto loan? CME wants to beat your current rate by 1.5% APR. Low rates and no payments for 90 days. Why wait? Refinance today and keep more money in your pocket. Terms and conditions apply. Minimum floor rate of 4.99% APR. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org for additional details.
At United Dairy Farmers, Peach is our most popular ice cream. Although it's only here for a short time, we sell more of it than any other flavor. And once you taste it, you'll know why it wins the popularity contest. We make it from scratch by mixing in the juice from our hand-selected peaches and big chunks of fruit. That's what gives it that unique peachier flavor. And that might also explain why peach season at UDF doesn't last long. UDF Peach Ice Cream, made for you.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers. Tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington. WorthingtonJewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
And now, Public Education Matters with Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing.
We're getting ready to head back to our classrooms for the new school year, and I want to recognize our education support professionals, many of whom work right through the summer months to make our schools run smoothly every day. To Ohio's custodians, school secretaries, maintenance workers, and so many more, thank you.
Public Education Matters, brought to you by the Ohio Education Association. Make your first lawn move with the reliable performance and power of Steel battery tools. Hedge trimmers, mowers, string trimmers, and more. Shop in-store or online at steeldealers.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
A hot and humid day ahead for us. Don't forget the water and the sunscreen. We will see some increasing clouds and some stray showers and storms are possible. Otherwise expected to be mostly to partly sunny with highs in the low 90s. For tonight, we'll see lows in the 70s with chances of showers and thunderstorms overnight into the early morning on Wednesday. For the Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with your 10 weather impact forecast.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show you can feel deep down in your plums.
No! That is a bad place to touch. No. No, 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 no.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Inside the Buckeyes will be coming up here at 3:46. I'm going to keep it more football heavy because 'tis the season. We're closer to the start of the season, so less of a trip around the block-o. And in the last few weeks, been doing more profile looks. We're going to go and take a deeper look at one player in particular. Here's some more from Ryan Day. So that's coming up. Now, Mikey, you don't do Venmo, right? We talked about this maybe a month ago or so.
I do Venmo.
You do Venmo.
But very occasionally. Like today, I Venmo'd my sister $100.
Okay.
So that she could give it to my nephew.
Is this recent? I thought we had talked and you did not have the app. Kristen has it, or
well, she has it, but I have it too.
Okay.
I don't know how to use it really.
You just don't use it a ton.
I think I may have sent $100 to a random person.
Like, what are you, Scotty Scheffler? Wasn't that something that he was doing?
I think I may have.
What was he saying recently? That he had to delete Venmo?
He had to delete Venmo because people would send him money requests if they lost a bet.
Oh.
Like they had him to win a tournament and he didn't win.
Like it's his fault.
People would just randomly send him money, which sounds like a good problem. But when you're Scotty Scheffler and you've got $150 million, you don't need $22 from Lupe. Keep it.
I would almost find it kind of funny to randomly send back, just say 10 or $20 to people whose bets did miss and say, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Because as you said, the guy made $100 million on and off the golf course last year. But
since 2022, I'm just looking at my app right now.
Your history?
I've used Venmo 5 times.
You know what?
Since 2022.
I'm probably not much more than that.
I don't hang out with people. I don't really have a need to send them money. When I do go out with people socially, I act like an adult and I pick up the check and then I expect in return.
No, thank you. The next time that person picks up the check.
They pick up the check. It's like, oh, how much was this? I'll Venmo it to you. Just pick up the check. Be an adult.
Yeah. What is with all the splitting things up?
Eventually,
we are adults, right? We're in our 30s and 40s here.
And let me tell you something.
We have jobs and make money.
If you go out with people who don't reciprocate in return, then they shouldn't be your friends anyway.
Of course not. You got to pick up a check. And it's nice when you have, and I'm glad you brought that up because I feel like that's dying. And like the Venmo world sort of keeps the splitting things up and splitting bills up. And I understand there are some uses for the application. I get it. What do you think my number one use for the application is for Venmo? It would be golf. And it's paying off the bets, or if you're playing in a pot game, everyone, it's fun to just put some money into the pot before you get started. So then it's easier to disperse it. So usually you have a ringleader who controls all that.
That makes sense.
That's one of the things I do. And it's usually small fries, $5, $10, maybe $20 at the most. But you don't even need to keep a tally on stuff like that. When someone's going to pay for dinner or whatnot, you just kind of know. You just know, you have that feeling. Sometimes it's more expensive. Maybe it's like a really expensive dinner. And then if it's just going out for pizza a couple times, the other party can pick it up for 2 or 3 straight times.
For example.
You just kind of know, you realize it.
Years ago, went out to dinner with the Krenzels. My wife and I would do this all the time with Craig and Beth.
And Craig never picks up the check, right?
No, that's not true. That's not true. No, not at all.
I'm kidding.
Rimmer never picks up the check.
Oh, come on, Rimmer.
Rimmer's always in the bathroom when the check comes.
What are you making with that TV gig?
Bye-bye. God. No.
Guy's making mad money with that gig.
So, and by the way, Krenzel, every time he goes out to eat, he never puts reservations under his own name. He always does it under Peters.
Craig Peters?
No, just Peters.
Oh, okay.
Just for fun.
I like that.
And it's annoying, though.
I like that, though. That's good.
And so we go out to dinner, and I forget, it was one of the steakhouses. And Craig said, I want to order the wine tonight. I said, order the wine? Go ahead. Craig orders like a $400 bottle of wine. And it was, technically, it was my turn in the rotation to pay.
Yeah.
And after he ordered it, he said, don't worry, I got tonight. And I said, damn straight. You're damn straight you got tonight.
Damn, Skippy.
Hey, I'll drink your $400 bottle of wine. I'm not paying for it, though. That's your call.
That's nice, though. That's nice.
That's a friendship.
Sure.
That's a give and take.
He's got the Chicago Bears money. Hit it big with them.
He didn't hit it big with them.
But he's got the money.
I don't know if he's got any more money left. It's gone. Anyway.
Yeah.
Venmo. Let's get back to the topic.
So back to why we brought up Venmo here. And I don't want to throw this guy, Oklahoma's quarterback. He's a junior quarterback. His name's John Mateer. And John has recently scrubbed his Venmo account after fans had pulled out screenshots that allegedly showed that he was engaging in sports betting while he was a quarterback at Washington State. And they're all asking these questions right now if Sooner fans should be worried about their QB1 with the way sports gambling is affecting sports right now with athletes. That sounded redundant the way I said that. The way that athletes are getting caught up in it, mainly with the Cleveland Guardians pitching rotation now.
In the memo section of the Venmo transactions, it says specifically sports gambling.
Those are the screen grabs that were caught.
Yes.
So, as Mike said,
because you could put any
specifically,
reason. You could put hot piece of ass in the description, but he put sports gambling.
But here's the thing that you got to know about Venmo, which is why you got to use the word allegedly. And even Pete Thamel said Oklahoma officials are aware of Mateer's Venmo activity that surfaced online that twice referenced sports gambling and includes a reference to a specific game. And Mateer says he's consistently denied to OU officials ever being involved with gambling per a source.
Wait, you have to deny it now. What are you going to do, come clean?
It seems so strange that you would just put that right out there and it's not a sarcastic joke.
He released a statement today and said it was an inside joke.
Exactly.
Between him and his friends. Now,
so as long as there's no proof that you were engaging in any sports gambling, or even better, if there's proof where you can show that you didn't. I don't know how that would be. I'm sure you've deleted your sports betting accounts by now, but with all the algorithms that are out there, I'm sure there's ways that they could still go back and pull up bet slips that were made even with deleted accounts. So they could find you.
Maybe you're saying, who would be so stupid? I believe he's innocent just because nobody would be stupid enough to put sports gambling in the description on Venmo. I'd like to tell you about some stupid people, okay? Once upon a time, Jerry Springer, before he was America's favorite talk show host that had, angry lesbians come on and fight each other, he was the mayor of Cincinnati.
Yes, he was.
He was caught up in a prostitution scandal because he wrote a check for a prostitute.
And what did he write on that check?
He wrote in the memo section of the check, prostitute.
Well, Mike, how are you going to keep your record straight?
Well, that's what I mean. It's like, how stupid can you be? Pretty damn stupid.
And you also just have to hope that you pushed your pen down hard enough so it made it to the carbon copy behind the actual check.
You think she got a receipt, for tax purposes?
Right. Did she get the yellow copy?
The carbon copy or whatever it is?
The pink copy? Yes. There's been other examples of people to do that too. I was even flipping through the Venmo app, and I'm sure there is a function on this. There has to be, but I have not used it to an extent. And again, I'm not putting my prostitution habits into Venmo, so I leave that out. But people just put whatever emojis that they want to. Some of them are obvious. You see a lot of eggplants in there. I'm seeing like Austin Ward is paying for golf clearly, and they're being funny about that. There's an eggplant emoji, things like that. But everybody's stuff is just right there for you to
That's right. I didn't know
peruse. It's very intrusive. Like how even Sticker Brad, Stupid Brad, who's now in Kentucky. He's clearly, playing some jokes. Like there's some sexy time type of emojis here. Money exchanging hands, the 3 droplets emoji going from one person to another too.
Rothman just sent somebody drug money. It just says
drugs. It just says crack cocaine. There's Bobby playing a little tennis time, paying for tennis.
Bobby's paying for tennis?
What are you paying? You're paying for tennis. I guess lessons.
Sounds like a scam.
Whatever. Right. It's just, this guy paying for tacos. See, I believe that one. Put a couple of taco emojis. That's probably tacos. Or.
It's a taco.
Or. Oh, boy. That's what they call the choke time.
What does that have to do with choke time?
I don't know.
You just wanted to say it, didn't you? I'm still learning where all this stuff is over here.
What do you mean?
I gotta find it.
It's the same as it always was.
No, I move stuff around. Oh, here you go.
Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach.
Made absolutely no sense.
It's always good when 30 seconds after the fact, I can throw that funny soundbite in.
That's right. You gotta.
What do you think,
sure
Krenzel?
Find it.
I love a good basement.
Me too, Peters. All right, fan poll. 971thefan.com. What do you make of Ohio State's ranking of number 3 in the preseason AP Top 25? Too high, too low, just right. Or my secret option, Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care.
I will say it because of this. I'll call the media in college football this year cowards for not giving us a really impactful scoreboard for Ohio State, Texas in week 1. Could you not just throw us that curveball? Not curveball.
What do you want? You want a 1-2?
Throw us the meatball.
Well, coaches did.
And give us the 1-2.
Coaches poll you 1-2.
I want it in the AP poll. The AP poll is the one that has the punch and it has the power.
How does it affect the game?
It doesn't. You asked the question. That's the only thing that I would want.
Either way.
It doesn't really matter.
They could rank the Buckeyes number 9 for all I care. As long as Texas has that number 1, I'm happy. Because then you knock off the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you have the luxury of playing at home, so that one's going to help you out. It's the first game of the season for both. And let's remember which team won those 4 games in a row and won the national championship. Let's not make it out like Texas's roster hasn't incurred some bit of change as well.
Vegas knows because the Buckeyes are favored by 2.5 in this game.
That's right.
On ESPN bet.
Which typically is the home or road kind of hook, right?
That's right.
2.5 points to 3 points. That's really it. So pretty even game. It would have been nice to see Ohio State, Texas 1-2, but you got to let James Franklin have his number 2 ranking, I guess.
If you think you know what a college football veteran is, think again. Details in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Traffic is moving a little slow on westbound 670 between 71 and 3rd Street. And watch out for a disabled vehicle that's on southbound 71's off-ramp to Main Street on the north side, causing a bit of a delay there. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work, just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
With rates as low as 8.99% APR, now is the perfect time to save your summer with a debt consolidation loan from BMI Federal Credit Union. Visit bmifcu.org/consolidate.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment experience? It's all here, only with Spectrum TV Select. Popular apps are included. Disney Plus, Max, Peacock Premium, Paramount Plus, AMC Plus, and more. And live TV for sports, entertainment, and news. Enjoy across your devices no matter when or where you are. Get Spectrum TV Select and start streaming your favorites today. It's all here. Visit spectrum.com/entertainment. Restrictions apply.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, I'm in a whirlwind of college prep. Gotcha. We've got affordable solutions to create the perfect college living space. Great. And visit our website to see how verified college students with an IKEA family account can receive a one-time use 15% off coupon. Nice. You guys think of everything. Pretty much. Offer ends 9/30/25. Valid ID required. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See IKEA-USA.com/ready for college for complete terms.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain, and it's the Toyota National Sales Event all month long at Toyota West. With over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of no payments for 90 days, and every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. No payments for 90 days. Deferred payment. Interest accrued at time of inception with approved credit. Expires 8/31.
Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Oh, hi. We interrupt office ping pong to bring you an immature radio show. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast brought to you by our friends Care Heating and Cooling. Inside the Buckeyes coming up at 3:46. Lots of college football conversation. Rapid fire at 4:30. Or what did I tease?
Just a big Tuesday.
Just a
juicy.
You know what?
Such a good Tuesday.
After we're done with this one, we'll see you next Tuesday.
Yes, we will.
See?
Yes, we will.
All right. You were telling me, because obviously there are many extra years of eligibility you can get.
Yeah.
In collegiate athletics.
Mm-hmm.
You had the COVID year, you got the red shirt this, you got the injury red shirt, you got all of it. And we used to look at guys back in the day and say, oh my God, how long has Kurt Kittner been on Illinois? And the reality is, he's been there for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
But
And a lot of guys have done that.
Ancient, right? There is a guy in college football that is getting ready to start his 8th collegiate season.
David Reese.
That's
Remember
a veteran
that name?
right there.
Yeah. Literally a veteran. So he transferred.
He went to Nam.
He was
That's
there,
how much of a veteran he was.
He was the napalm guy. That's what he did when he was out there. So he's a defensive end going into, as Mike said, year 8 of college football. Now, do you even need to hear the circumstances, or are you a guy that feels that there should just be a limit? Like, should 6...
I want to hear the circumstances.
Whether you have... Well, the circumstances are a lot of injuries, as usually is the case. So he transferred to Syracuse from California. He previously played at Florida before that. And so, I mean, he started his college football run in 2018. Just think about that. 2018. He redshirted. Then he missed all of 2019 with a torn Achilles. That's tough, right? Then he missed all of 2020 with a torn patellar tendon and was limited in 2021. But there are, limited in 2021. So there you got, 2018 was a red shirt, 2021, 2022, 2023.
Everybody got the free COVID year, too.
Yeah, everybody got the free COVID year. Doesn't it sound like it's enough? Like, why wouldn't it have just been cut after last year? What did he need this extra waiver for in year 8 because of the super season with COVID? Is there a statute of limitations that should run out on that one? Anybody, I don't think that the super season is even around anymore outside of maybe him, maybe just David Reese, who's going to be at Syracuse.
Myles Garrett was issued a citation for speeding on the interstate in a Cleveland suburb early Saturday morning, according to court records, after he was clocked going 100 in a 60. Garrett was pulled over at 2:01 a.m. in Strongsville. He was given a $250 fine and does not have to appear in court Thursday morning if he pays it. This comes 3 years after he was issued a citation for failure to control his motor vehicle. When he flipped it over left him with a shoulder sprain and a right bicep strain when the vehicle went off the side of the road and flipped. In that instance, he was going 65 in a 45, but...
And that's crazy, right? The one where he almost killed himself and had a rollover crash was not one of these instances where he's going over 100 miles per hour. And I'm looking at, somebody had a list of all the different speeds that he has been ticketed for since being drafted in Cleveland. There was a 120 mile an hour in a 70 zone, 99, 91, 100 in a 60 zone, the one that you mentioned, and then here, 100 miles an hour in a 60. What is it going to take? Honestly, I'm seriously now. What is it going to take for Myles Garrett to stop doing that?
You to get seriously hurt or for him to hurt someone else.
It's too bad.
Seriously.
And then it's
too late.
It's too bad that we don't actually pony up. We're talking about a $250 fine. It's not even about the money that Myles had.
Where we had the guy in the minivan. This went viral. Stop. On 270.
Yes.
Okay. Stopped.
Caused
and
a major wreck.
Backed up. Cars behind him/her wrecking all over the place.
People could have been killed. Impacts at that speed.
Backed up on the highway because they missed an exit. The police track this person down. Track him down. They knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, sir. Do you know what you did about a week back?" "Oh, yeah, I know. You know, the thing was that the GPS, I missed my turn. And, yeah, I know there was accidents behind me, but I just kept going." You know what they did to that person? $50 fine and suspend the driver's license for 6 months. Myles Garrett gets a $250 fine.
I don't get it.
For going 100 in a 60. Now, again, shouldn't be doing it. I'm sure he has a car that is just, it goes effortless 100 miles an hour. I got it. 2 o'clock in the morning, there's probably nobody on the road. He feels it's safe. Not. But in that instance, this guy has a history of speeding, gets a $250 fine, and really no license suspension. We haven't heard anything about that, right?
No.
I don't understand any rules of the road. I really don't.
I don't understand. This one has sort of been a thorn in my side for a long time. And maybe it's because I live on an actual road that's sort of one of those fringe roads where people don't even want to take the time to wonder, are we in a neighborhood here or are we on like a state road where you can kind of fly a little bit? Even then, I would say the speed limits are there because it is the law. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a choir boy, but I like to respect when I'm in people's neighborhoods. If I'm on an interstate where there are no stoplights, maybe I'm going 10 to 15 miles an hour over the speed limit at some point. Okay, like that's my choice if I can do it safely. And you know what? If I'm going to get written up by a cop, that's on me because I was going over the speed limit. But at some point, we've just normalized this. We've normalized this to an extent where we're not talking about just 10 over or something. It's people that go 90, 100, 110, and you think that nothing's going to happen. And there's no care. We've got all sorts of vices in this life, too. We know that. But at least you have the ability to make sure that they are only affecting you. Like if you want to drink, if you want to smoke, obviously there's places where you can't do things like that. You can't drink and then get behind the wheel. That's something that is too much normalized as well. But if I'm doing it on my own accord, I can have it affect me and nobody else. Might not be the best decisions ever. With speeding, you go out there, you're in a machine, you're going to kill people, and we just brush it aside. Nobody cares.
What's the worst thing that can happen? Meredith and Madeline Goudreau will be on Good Morning America tomorrow to announce a new foundation honoring Johnny and Matthew. They want to help other hockey families facing tragedies and helping other families affected by drunk driving. Now, we're not saying that Myles Garrett was drunk here. Clearly he wasn't. He wasn't cited for that.
But you're still being a maniac with your vehicle.
Exactly.
You're going to kill someone, and it might not be you. And it would be terrible if it was you. But the fact that you could do that to someone else just because you got to put your foot down a little bit more. You guys are millionaires. I don't get this. Have one of your supercars. Go to Mid-Ohio. Have fun. Like, go to a racetrack with your machines. If that's going to be, I can understand it. I would probably have that be a hobby of my own. If I had a Ferrari or a Lambo, I'd probably go to Mid-Ohio and want to start learning how to operate that thing the right way. But what you were saying about the Goudreaus.
I have a car. I have a car that goes almost 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's right.
You know?
You do.
Trust me, I would love to open it up. I don't unless I'm in a controlled environment.
You've probably thought about doing that for some fun, right?
But look, and but
be careful. Be careful, because you don't yet know what you're doing. You need some lessons.
The beauty part about a car that can move is that you get some extra acceleration.
Yes,
you know,
when
you're passing somebody, it's fun, right? You zip past somebody.
It's at 0 to 60,
trust
right?
me, there have been plenty of times during the day when I can just see that there's nobody in front of me that I want to really test this thing out and go 120. But I don't. I have restraint. Sometimes it's hard, but you have to restrain yourself.
That's what it is, right? What I was saying about the Gaudreaus is when you brought that up, and the reason I kind of sighed is because I continually am amazed at how many times Meredith specifically has gone out in public and talked about Johnny and the way she's able to do
Tomorrow's
it.
his birthday.
Yeah, tomorrow's his
Tomorrow
birthday.
he would have been 32.
It's got to be so hard. It has to be so hard, but she puts the face on there. She goes out there again and again and again. She knows that this hockey community really latched onto him. She feels that she feels that it's like an extension of his life to go out there and do that. So I just continue to commend her for doing all of these hits and all of these interviews about him.
Timmy is an expert when it comes to the inner workings of the Ohio State Buckeyes. We go inside the Buckeyes coming up next. Colin Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Things are moving a little slow on southbound 315 between 670 and Town Street, and you're looking at a couple minutes slowdown on eastbound 33 between 270 and Hamilton Road on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by MedVet. Pet emergencies don't wait, and neither does MedVet. They're open 24/7, 365 days a year. From sudden injuries to serious illness, their expert teams are always ready for emergency and specialty care. Visit medvet.com to find your nearest hospital. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
Sometimes I hear a sparkling sound.
Like when we say, all you have to do is point?
There it is.
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
We could tell you what makes Giant Eagle special, but we think our customers say it best.
I love the fresh produce. I love the fresh meat.
I'm pretty sure the fish guy knows me by now. We're buds.
I love to grill. That alone keeps me coming back.
The people that work here are so nice and so helpful.
Everybody loves the cakes from Giant Eagle.
On every shelf, in every department, we're always going for better because being your Giant Eagle matters.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
This is my Giant Eagle.
Stay hydrated. It's hot out there. So my teenage son just went out in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's 98 degrees. At least I know he'll be cool in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge. Get too hot?
Hey, my phone.
Oh, your phone. Should have known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman for Orthopedic One, Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice. They help me with my elbow pain, and I'm back on the course. Find a physician or location near you at orthopedic1.com. Orthopedic One, this is where you go to get better.
Cash for Clunkers continues during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for Clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Hey guys, it's Timmy Hall, and I want to talk to you about the roof over your head. You know that thing that protects your house and everything in it? It's pretty important, and a lot of you are going to have to replace it soon, but be warned. There are companies out there that skip over the biggest part of the process, the attic ventilation. You see, if that attic doesn't have proper circulation, it can cause problems such as mold and rot. You got rot. And not to mention leaks in the wintertime and higher AC bills in the summer. This is one one of the reasons I'm telling you about my guys at Victor's Home Solutions. They start with a free 21-point roof inspection, including a thorough inspection of that attic as well. They know that if that ventilation isn't right, that roof's going to be built on a shaky foundation. That's why every Victor's roof comes with a well-thought-out attic ventilation plan, and that's why they can offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. Money-saving discounts and financing incentives are also available. Call for your free 21-point roof inspection and get that estimate today. 866-VICTORS or go to victors.com.
Rothman and Ice.
It's more evidence that you need to subscribe to the rule Bobby and I subscribe to.
What's that?
If you can't get a yard, you don't deserve to win.
Rothman and Ice. Weekdays at noon.
Sponsored by Pella Columbus.
The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy here for the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino.
Mikey, it's time for the ultimate fan experience. You could win tickets to the big home team game.
Legal?
Oh, legal.
Oh, illegal.
Legal. Against a team that wears orange on August 30th.
It all goes down Thursday, August 28th from 6 to 7. All you have to do is use your Penn Play card or the Penn Play app during the month of August.
And you can win a bunch of other prizes as well. The more you play, the more opportunities you have to win.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah, gambler.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Well, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Remember that funny line from Christmas Vacation?
Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
Well, these morons keep jamming them down our throats so they're not funny anymore. Here's Man and Timmy.
Hey, Teddy, do me a favor.
Yeah, boss.
Can you get the Inside the Buckeyes open and play it?
I can't have dueling audio.
Timmy wants me to play some Ryan Day cuts in the middle of it, and I can't play that while I play the open.
Yeah.
Our system is not sophisticated enough to do that. And I know that you're the right man for the job, Teddy. I have faith in you. That
Absolutely.
You can push a button over there.
See, in the future, in about a month's time or so, we're going to blow this whole station up. I mean, figuratively, not literally.
No, I'm actually going to blow it up.
Okay.
I'm going to strap explosives to my chest.
Make sure that I'm long gone. You know what?
Oh, you're going to be standing right next to me, homie.
I changed my mind. Make sure I'm sitting right here. But we're moving to some new system. It's called Catherine Zeta-Jones or something like that. And when we switch, I'll have the capability, which I have no idea for the longest time, Billy Joel, why we haven't been able to do this, but I'll have access to audio clips right here at my station.
Actually, I had them disable that.
No.
Yeah.
I had them re-enable it behind your back.
You're not going to have it.
You think it's disabled.
I'm telling you, you're not going to have it.
But it's not. I know how to rewire some things. Right here, below the old table. Oh, boy.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Zeta? Zeta.
Zeta?
You dummy.
Zeta? Don't go below the equator on Zeta.
Still with...
That's some problems. Michael Douglas problems. Throat cancer.
That's what did Michael Douglas. I saw Michael Douglas taking a nice photo with his youngest son the other day. It was his birthday.
The one that's a drug addict or the one that's not?
No, if he is, he looks like a good, clean boy who is a drug addict. I have no idea. I have no clue.
All right, come on. Inside the Buckeyes. Hit it, Teddy.
Common Man and Timmy present Inside the Buckeyes.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Good to be back doing it. Let's talk some great start, right?
Ooh.
Fantastic start. I want to take some closer looks at some specifics with our Ohio State football team. As I said before, we're approaching the monumental season opener against Texas. I wish it would have been a 1 versus 2, but it's going to be a 1 versus 3. We've been doing some more profile type look-ins, and I wanted to steer us back to the defense. Last time we looked at Max Clare at tight end, and he is going to be a star. You and I both agree. This defensive back that we're going to talk about could very well be a star. He's just got another guy in that defensive backfield that garners all the attention. We know who that is in Caleb Downs, but a lot of people in that building really love what Jermaine Matthews Jr. is going to bring to the table. Winton Woods, Cincinnati kid, cornerback. The Buckeyes have gotten a mini pipeline rolling with that program down there in Cincinnati. Mayan Williams gave the Buckeyes a lot of good stuff at running back. Matthews, he's a player who earned his way onto the field in 2024, and he did it again and again and again. It was his second year with the program, so on two fronts here, you've got a guy that's a true junior, and if you're an elite player, it's probably your last year and you're getting your film ready for the NFL, or you've been grinding, you've been studying, you've been learning, and you're ready to get your full opportunity. Now that a guy like Denzel Burke is gone, you're ready to fly now. I do think there's some intrigue in the secondary at this point of camp. Jermaine Matthews, though, really feels like a lock starter. We talk about him like that. He played starter-type snaps last year to where I think out of all of the non-starters, he logged the most snaps on the defense at over 400. That's a lot of football. He played a lot of football.
When do you want me to play this?
I'm going to cue you.
All right, I'm just waiting.
I really like the attitude that he's always played with.
Now?
When Burke was injured in the Texas game, guess what happened in that second half? Matthews came in. He logged 47 snaps. He graded out a champion in that semifinal. Coach Ryan Day.
Oh, now I go?
He spoke about Matthews just yesterday, and one of the things he loved lately was how mature he's getting.
You know, he's a very emotional player, but he's learned to keep those emotions in check, and now he's playing with emotion. He's not letting it play with him, and, you know, he's getting more and more mature and more experienced every day. And he's become a great teammate. You know, he builds up guys around him. If he sees something, he calls it out. I got a lot of respect for the way that he does that. He doesn't just let it go. And so, you know, he's become one of our leaders, maybe a little bit unexpectedly, but he leads with his heart. He loves his teammates. He loves Ohio State. He loves the state of Ohio. And, you know, he's fun to be around every day.
So, Mike, when we look at the secondary, Caleb Downs, your one safety position, that's a lock. Mm-hmm. That other safety position, I like Jalen McClain. You got to like what he brings. I think it's his time to actually get out there and make some moves. Davison Igbenos, an IGB, big-bodied corner. If he can cut back on some of his handsiness, he's a physical corner, which it's good to have these 6'2 plus corners.
A little too handsy.
Too handsy.
Stupid with some of the handsy because it's obvious penalties sometimes.
Yeah, you can play physical, but play smart. There's a way to do it. And he's been around college football for a long time, but there's an example of a guy that can still learn while doing some good things. Matthews seems like, again, a lock at that other outside corner position. And then possibly looking at Lorenzo Styles, who's had an interesting football journey, wouldn't you say? With that's a cool storyline if you look at that one. The fact that you've got Sonny Styles, one of the more experienced players on the entire defense at a linebacker, moved down a position group in his time at Ohio State. Lorenzo Styles leaves Central Ohio, goes to Notre Dame as a receiver, has opportunity there, doesn't really pan out. Now he's here. He could be a starting nickel corner for this defense. It's just kind of a neat thing.
Teddy, don't forget about AJ Styles, too. He's also making a name for himself.
A phenomenal one.
Mm-hmm.
Want to hear one more from Ryan Day from yesterday that we didn't listen to, and I'll set this up because when you think about the quarterback battle, we're on the side that it's going to be Julian saying, whoever it is, it's someone that does not have that experience under center. So there's some concern about that. But maybe take some extra time and notice how much experience is on the offense around whoever is going to win that job. Offensive linemen, we're speaking today at the Woody. You guys may have seen some tea leaves from that. You've got lots of guys like Carson Hinsman under center, played a lot of football. Serveld is getting almost all the work at left tackle now. He's had a lot of experience. Shabola, you've got some transfers. The wide receiver group speaks for itself. The tight end group as well. Some running backs maybe haven't been here, but some good college football experience. So Ryan Day spoke about everything I just said and more about this offense right now.
It's important to have guys like Carnell and Jeremiah, to have guys like, Carson, even Luke and Austin have played in games before. And I think coming out of the playoffs, there's got to be a lot of confidence for those guys who, went into the biggest stage and most competitive environment there was and performed well in one game. So anytime you have guys that have been around, Will Kazmarek's played football for us, and Bennett's played some. Having guys around that have done it before, Brandon Ennis didn't play a whole ton last year, but he's played. He made a huge catch in the national championship game. So anytime you have guys around that have done it before, it kind of gives everybody confidence, and then you just go do it. And like I try to tell these guys all the time, everybody had to do it for the first time. Everybody had that start, and you go.
So we're obviously hyped up for football. It's getting close now. It's awesome. One quick little Buckeye basketball nugget. Rafael Davis, he played at Purdue. He's done a good job as an analyst for Big Ten Network. He responded to an account that was saying, can I get some Big Ten basketball hot takes? And Rafael said, how about Ohio State gets a double bye in the Big Ten tournament?
Well, that would be something I would appreciate.
I kind of did a little the eyes emoji. That would be really nice if that could happen.
Buckeye royalty is getting together. Details coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some slower traffic on westbound 670 between Grandview Avenue and I-70. We also have a slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side from Livingston Avenue to 33. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care with over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil, Meineke, doing car care right. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Bobby Carpenter here for Germain Toyota. Swing by Germain Toyota and ask for Marcello and discover unbeatable deals and a wide selection of new and certified pre-owned Toyota vehicles. Visit them at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Polaris can call home. Featuring a rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Polaris Fashion Place. Grand opening celebration August 15th through August 17th.
Enjoy hot deals on Meijer brand back-to-school must-haves all season long. Save on breakfast favorites like Meijer Toasted Oats Honey Nut Cereal, select varieties of Meijer pastry treats, Meijer Sweet and Salty Granola Bars, and Meijer Applesauce, each for only $1.79. Save on lunchtime essentials like Meijer Peanut Butter, Meijer Grape Jelly, and Meijer Round Top Bread, just $1.39 each. Saving a good deal more on your favorite Meijer brand must-haves is a good deal better all season long. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
If the garage door repair bill from the big garage door company feels more expensive than getting a whole new house, we are Deluxe Door Systems, fixing crappy garage doors for less than you think. Straightforward and honest. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Hey friends, it's Austin Ward, and I'm coming up on 2 full years since starting Awaken 180. Dropped 50 pounds, and I still check the scale like it owes me money. Guess what? Hasn't budged. Still under 200 pounds, still feeling great. Keeping weight off this long isn't luck or magic. It's just having the right playbook. Awaken 180 taught me exactly what works, what doesn't, and how to stay lean without the struggle. Want real, lasting results? Don't just drop the weight. Retire it for good. Trust me. Awaken 180 is your winning game plan. Awaken180weightloss.com.
At Baths R Us, we believe home improvement is life improvement, and that starts with the team who brings your vision to life. Our installers aren't just skilled, they're experts.
This is who we are. This is what we do all day, every day.
Right now, get $1,500 off a shower or tub replacement or $3,000 off a full bathroom remodel. Plus, low to no monthly payments. Call 380-225-BATH to schedule your free estimate or go to bathsrus.com. 380-225-2284. Baths R Us, where dreams soak in.
It's your lucky day because at Speedway, there's a $5,000 winner every single day. All you do is shop with Speedy Rewards. Then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. So you could win $5K today, or the next day, or the next day, or the next... Okay, you get it. New daily cash winners only at Speedway. Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/26 USDC 16 plus. For official rules and free gameplay, go to 5k-a-day.com/rules.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. When was the last time you hopped out of bed without that knee or back screaming at you? Or walked down a flight of stairs without groaning step by step? Hey, that was me. And I had to deal with that from all the years of playing football. But I went and saw my friends over at QC Kinetics, and it disappeared. I didn't have to tough it out anymore. Call over QC Kinetics with Dr. Wolkoff and get your free consultation. It's regenerative medicine, folks. There are thousands of patients who will tell you that they wish they would have done it sooner, just like I did. I'm glad I did, and my experience was tremendous. You go in, you have a consult, they lay out the plan, they talk about it. It's no pills, it's no scalpels. It's just your own body's biologics treating you and helping heal you. So find out if you're a good candidate. Go to qckinetics.com/Columbus or call 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. They have offices all around Central Ohio, so be sure to go and check them out.
Here's 3 reasons to buy your Blue Jackets ticket plans for the 25-26 season. 1, pick your seat and pick your games. 2, plans start at just 11 games. 3, flexible payment plans. Act now. Visit bluejackets.com/tickets.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan. Sports Center.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Baseball tonight. Cincinnati Reds at home again with Philadelphia. Following last night's loss, the Reds are now 2 games back in the National League wildcard race. Cleveland Guardians following an off day. They'll host the Miami Marlins tonight. Guardians are just 1 game out in the American League wildcard race. Columbus Clippers begin a series in Toledo tonight. Green Bay Packers quarterback Jordan Love undergoing a procedure for ligament damage in his left thumb. However, he's expected to be ready for the regular season opener. Buffalo Bills running back James Cook returned to practice today with the team despite a contract dispute, something that kept him from being involved in their initial practices in their first preseason game. This update brought to you by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy's office at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP or visit him online at sleepbettercolumbus.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company. Rapid Fire. Coming up at 4:30. Hey, Teddy, just for you, buddy. I saw a story today involving one of our favorite guys in the world of professional wrestling.
Professional wrestling.
The Hitman, Bret Hart. So the Hitman, when was SummerSlam, Teddy? Just recently, a couple weeks back?
Yes.
All right. Where was it?
It was in the in New Jersey, was it MetLife Stadium?
Meadowlands, whatever the hell.
Yeah, whatever they call it now.
All right,
Jets Giant Stadium.
You know, around SummerSlam, they have all these, like, autograph fests, too, where the old veterans come back and they sign autographs. Even if they're not part of the show anymore, they still come into town for a big event like that.
Will they ever do, like, an old guys show or something that's different from the regular event?
Most of the guys don't live past 50. You know, that's the problem. But
hey, Ric Flair seems to be just fine.
That's up for debate. Anyway, so Bret Hart's in town, and he's signing autographs, doing a show, and someone gets a hold of him from WWE and says, you know what, Bret Hart, you're a legend. You're a 5-time world champion. You're one of the greatest of all time. We'd love you to actually come to SummerSlam and sit in the crowd and be our guest. And he says, all right, I guess I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just going to do my show and then go home, but I'll go over to the SummerSlam, see what they have to offer. So he shows up, and according to him, they send him away because they don't have any seats for him.
Stop.
He's texting with another legend, Kevin Nash, who's on the inside. He also was invited.
Yeah.
He's got a seat, but they
Kevin Nash?
They send
no
Bret
Hitman?
Hart away. Now, I don't know if there was some sort of confusion.
Was he not wearing his leather?
I mean,
he should wear the leather.
You
leather
know
jacket.
Who Bret Hart is.
I know.
Right? Come on now.
But slick the hair back, wear if you're one of us, you'll wear it, and the wraparound glasses too.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a case
Right,
of
Teddy?
mistaken
Yes.
identity.
You have to have the wraparound glasses, the leather jacket, the black and the pink stripes on it.
Yes.
Now,
you have to be the heartbreak kid.
He says that he was disrespected and he doesn't want to do anything with them again because he's, feels like an idiot now. And I understand if it happened like he said it, I understand how he would feel that way. It reminds me of the time back in the day, long, long time ago, back when I was banging.
Thank you.
I was hosting Buckeye basketball pregame.
You did that?
With Jay Burson.
You did that with Jay.
BT, I did a lot of stuff before Timmy.
BT.
I used to host Buckeye basketball pregame for a short period of time.
I did pregame with Jay. So is that one of the only jobs we actually shared in like a different capacity?
Well, we share this one.
You did roundtable too, right?
I did do roundtable.
So there's that.
Yes, I also did reach around table.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I'm working with Jay Burson. It was a big game. I forget the Buckeyes were playing somebody. And you know that when you're doing the pregame show, at this time we had less of a network pregame show too. So 15 minutes after you're done with the pregame show, the game started.
Right.
Over at the shop. And Jay wanted to go. And I was going to go. I was just going to sit in, credential land over there. But he wanted to go too. It was a big game. He wanted to see it. He says, I'll drive you. Get in the car. I got my parents' car, right? And so I go into his parents' car with the roof like falling down. I mean, this car looks like it should have been condemned. But he's driving this car. And, parking lot's full because the game had just started, all right? So we're trying to parking lot's full.
Yeah, because you didn't have a lot of time to whisk over there.
Jay says, I know where to park. Got a special parking spot over here. So he goes over to the special part right next to the shot over there.
Loading dock or whatever it is for
and
Jay.
There's one of the very, very friendly attendants down there. Just super friendly. It's willing to help, right? And so Jay rolls down his window. He's very polite, explains who he is. Actually, I had a media credential, so we showed my media credential. Says, no, you can't park here. It's not for media. But I used to play here. Yeah, sure, you used to play here. Like, no, I broke my neck playing for the Buckeyes. I was a captain on this team. And this guy's getting lippy with him now.
And Jay's digging in, saying who he is?
Jay's getting hot.
Wow.
Jay's getting hot. So you're telling me I got to go park 4 blocks away. What is your name, sir? He's jotting down stuff.
He says Gene Smith.
And then eventually this guy just gets sick of us, or he gets scared that Jay actually is someone. So he says, all right, come on in. I'll let you park here. But I swear to God, Jay was ready to fight this guy in the parking lot. You're not going to turn me away. See, I started my voice, and then I went to Jay. Not going to turn me away. I broke my neck. Hello.
So it wound up being okay.
It was okay, but he was hot for like the whole first half. He was angry.
And was he good? Did he have tickets that were at least left for him by the team? Because that maybe something could happen on the outskirts of the arena where a message didn't get to one of the redcoats, which I love all the redcoats that are in the building because I've met so many of them through the years covering Buckeye basketball games. They're all great too, and almost every one of them is a listener here. But did he get taken care of at least with the tickets? It wasn't a press pass that he had to go with?
I can't remember.
Because a guy like Jay Burson's stature, even below Jay Burson's stature, if you played blood, sweat, and tears for Buckeye men's hoops, I'm sure you can get tickets. Usually when our pal Joey Lane goes, he would be in those first 3 or 4 rows right behind the team bench whenever he would want to grab tickets.
It wasn't those tickets. There was a situation, too, where they were having some sort of hot dog promotion, something like that. Oh, hello. And I, again, went with Jay. Jay and I were buddies. We'd go to the games together.
It was what hot dog promotion? Like cheap hot dogs?
Cheap hot dogs. I don't know if it was a
$1 dog game?
$1 dog or $2 dog or whatever it was.
They had to bring something like that back, damn it. How about dogs will be $2
no,
here
instead,
at the shop all the time?
We take Virginia and we play them in Nashville.
Right.
That's the big promotion.
And we take West Virginia and let's play in Northern Ohio.
And so I went. It was just me. And I had my press pass. And I was hungry, right? So I bought... And by the time I got there, all the media food in the bowels of the stadium cleared out, gone.
Which they don't even do it that way anymore.
I know they don't, but I'm just saying, at this time they had like Donatos and sandwiches and something, right?
That's fine.
When I got there, completely gone. All the vultures
have
cleaned
you
it
met
out.
the media?
Yes, I have.
And that's Buckeye basketball media, too, so you're doing some damage down there.
And so I said, I'm going to go buy some hot dogs then, because I'm starving. So I went and bought hot dogs at regular concessions, and I brought them down to press row, and I'm eating them at press row. And it was like I brought a child down to press row and then shot him right in the head. These guys are staring at me. You don't eat in press row. We're professionals here. It's like, you're professionals here. I see what's on your browser right now on your laptop. It has nothing to do with
Big Ten basketball.
with the game that's going on right now. Don't lecture me about being a professional. If I want to sit here and eat a dog, I don't know how it bothers you.
You raced over there from doing the pregame for that game.
I'm
I didn't
getting
have
the
time.
stink eye. I'm getting the stink eye, right?
The hell with that.
And then I come back. I tell Jay about this, probably like a week or so later. And Jay says, I'm going to go to the game with you tonight. I don't know. Okay, we'll go together. So I sit down at press row. He's going to sit with me in press row.
Yeah.
And Jay says, be back in a second. He's like, I don't know where he's going, right?
I've really missed Jay Burson's voice on this show.
So then he comes back. He comes back. He bought like 10 hot dogs and dumps them down in front of us on press row, and then just sort of looks at everybody around there and says, go to eat my hot dogs now. I got to tell you, you and Jay separated at birth because Jay passive-aggressively wanted to give it to everybody.
Good for Jay.
He wanted us to sit there and eat our dogs.
You know what? He had your back.
He did.
He had your back. I always loved Jay. That's a great story to hear. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna get 50 hot dogs.
I'm gonna get 50 hot dogs.
We're gonna eat them in front of all these bastards."
And he ate them loudly too.
Yeah.
He's like, good hot dog. I'm chewing my mouth open. Hello.
Anybody got any mustard
How about you, Ray Stein? Any mustard up your tight crack? No? All right, hello.
Who would have been covering Buckeye hoops back then? Bob Baptist would have been banging,
I think Bob
right?
was there.
Bob did Buckeye hoops for the Dispatch for a long time, covered the team.
I think Hooley would show up from time to time.
He was showing up recently. I mean, when I say recent, I think he had an illness recently. Hopefully everything's okay there. But I mean, 2 years ago, recently, and he would pop up at all the Buckeye men's basketball.
I didn't think he was doing sports anymore. I thought he was doing The World Is Ending
and
radio.
He would, because I would sit here. I could never be out of the game. My process would be to go to the games in the first half, come back at halftime to be here in the studio ready for network postgame. And for a while there, for the last 3 or 4 years, Hooley would have the mic in the postgame press conference and ask Holtman really testy questions.
So anyway,
why do you suck so much?
Why do you suck? Really bad suck.
You really aren't calling any good sets at the end of the game. Your team's blowing all these leads. What gives, Coach?
All right, so maybe you thought that Jay Burson was the Buckeye royalty that I teased. It's not. I'm going to talk to you about Buckeye royalty all getting together, I swear, coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on The Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You should watch out for a vehicle fire that's blocking 2 lanes on northbound 71 on the north side after Polaris Parkway. It's also slow on northbound 71 on the north side between 670 and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. We're talking tickets, sideline passes, trips to a first-round postseason game, and more. Register today and every day at roosterswings.com.
You know, it's not the shoes. It's what you can put in them that makes all the difference. Hey, it's Anthony. I've been a customer at the Good Feet store for a while now, and I'm all about my personally fit arch supports. They support my feet better than all the insoles I've jammed into my shoes over the years. And my Good Feet arch supports help me in a ton of ways, from overall support and balance to stabilizing my heels and the fact they distribute my body weight, especially when I'm golfing. I literally have spring in my step now. Check them out for yourself. The free fitting is designed to help them understand you, your pain, and your discomfort. It's simple. Just stop by the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. You don't need an appointment, but you can certainly schedule one very easily online. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of, just like me. Get professionally fitted at goodfeet.com.
Stanley spent his life in the saddle, wrangling whatever life threw at him. But nothing prepared him for the fight against low T and ED. Shane practically hunched him over. Bonbon pills just gave him a headache. He begged for a lifeline.
Well, maybe it's over.
Columbus Men's Clinic said no. Medical conditions, old age, there's hope. This is about real treatments. Science, not one-size-fits-all guesswork. Columbus Men's Clinic was designed for men who hate going to the doctor. Personalized plans, cutting-edge treatments, overseen by an actual medical provider that takes the time to listen. With low T and ED treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Because every second you wait, your condition could worsen. Act now. Don't let time slip away. Dial 614-300-7400 or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Your consultation is only $99, including blood work. And you know your T level before you leave. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Keep your summer fun going in a new Toyota Camry, America's best-selling car. It's all hybrid all the time with available all-wheel drive. Now through September 2nd, get 4.99 APR financing on any new 25 Camry. Or lease a new Camry LE for just $279 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
The trash talk, the bad trade requests, the horrible reaches on draft picks. It's fantasy football time, and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is giving you a chance to hold your fantasy draft in a fantasy location. On August 24th, host your fantasy draft party at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook, which will include a $100 dining credit, draft board, and swag. Visit 971thefan.com and sign up for your fantasy draft party package. Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for help.
Join Timmy Hall for Buckeye Replay this Saturday at 1. All the Buckeye classic games in Ohio State football history.
Sponsored by Weber Grills.
This week, Ohio State and Texas. Playoff action in Arlington. The Fan.
Now is a great time to schedule a back-to-school dental appointment. Dr. Hal Jeter, president of the Ohio Dental Association, is here to tell us more.
Your child's teeth and gums need the right food, nutrition, and vitamins to grow strong and stay healthy. Help them maintain good oral health by brushing every morning and night, flossing, visiting the dentist twice a year, and developing good eating habits. As kids head back to school, it's important to know that foods and drinks high in sugar, acidity, and other cavity-promoting substances are often low in nutritional value, and they have the potential to create plaque capable of damaging tooth enamel. A back-to-school dental appointment can diagnose any potential problems and improve your child's oral health. Ohio Dental Association member dentists are located throughout the state, are dedicated to providing the highest quality dental care, are bound by the highest ethical standards, and obtain superior ongoing education and training. Ask if your dentist is a member of the Ohio Dental Association so you know you are being treated by the best. To find an ODA dentist in your area, visit ODA.org.
Are you looking to hire? ZipRecruiter finds the best candidate for your job fast. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
I'm meteorologist Aaron White here with your 10 weather impact forecast. As we head into tonight, we're tracking a partly cloudy sky. A few light rain showers are possible with lows down to the lower 70s. And then for tomorrow here on your Wednesday, we're tracking a mix of clouds and sunshine. Scattered showers and storms are in the forecast here for the afternoon and evening. We'll see highs around the mid-80s, and we'll keep that going as we head into our Thursday with highs around 85 degrees with a few more showers and storms. But we dry out and then heat things back up to the lower 90s as we head into the weekend. And that's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast here on 97.1 The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
One of these men is on an extremely high dose of antidepressants. The other one should be. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You know, there's a lot of window companies out there. What separates Universal Windows Direct from the competition? Let me tell you. It's the value. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. And there's no limit. If you have 8 windows that need replacing, you only pay for 4. If you need 20, you only pay for 10. It's that simple. And here's the part I really love. 0 interest for 5 whole years. Wow. That is 60 months of 0% financing, which makes upgrading your home not just smart, but affordable too. You got to be really dumb to go with another window company. I'll tell you what.
It's just a stupid
stupid moron. 614-502-5220 or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. Tell them I sent you, and they'll say, who's that? And you'll say, yes. Exactly. I just heard the weather. First of all, who was giving the weather today? Gomer Pyle? Who is that? Very friendly voice. Very friendly. Teddy, you're the one playing it. You don't know who he is?
No.
Okay. You don't know either, and you're listening to it? What's the difference?
There's no difference. Fair enough.
What do you just focus on the actual weather? Yeah,
no, it wasn't Jerry. It wasn't Meredith.
Jerry looked like he was out there golfing today. Oh, you know what it was? There was a media outing today for the Corn Ferry Tour event that's coming up. You know, the Scarlet course out at Jack's place.
Yeah.
It's the coolest sign on any golf course ever, right out in front of the clubhouse at Scarlet. It says, home of the greatest golfer who ever played the game, Jack Nicklaus. So they're having their Corn Ferry Tour event coming up in a few weeks, and they had a media outing. I heard Dom on Bishop and Friends today for Taberry Tuesdays, and he was saying, I'm going out there to play. Look at Adam King.
Maybe
He's got
Jerry
all the
was out there.
dippity-doo in his hair, and Jerry Martz will be playing with us, too.
Okay, good.
He's a good player,
Anyway,
too.
whoever was doing the weather update, just way too chipper for a hot and humid forecast. It's low 90. I'm ready to die. I hate it all.
Right, we should be somber about this, right?
I hate it all.
It sucks.
Looky here. I was reading. They had a prediction out. The Farmer's Almanac came out.
I was going to look at the almanac because I need a
Hold
look
on
ahead.
a second. Don't look ahead because it's useless. I don't know why we even print stories or write stories about the Farmer's Almanac. Do you know what their scientific equation is to forecast the weather?
What it was last year?
No, they don't tell you. It's proprietary.
Oh.
It's just they have some secret formula. They look at celestial bodies. It's a bunch of crap.
Celestial bodies,
They're
huh?
wrong all the time. The way that they word it is you can point to something they said last year and say, oh, see, look, came true. It's like, it didn't come true. You said it was going to be cold at some point in February. Congratulations, you morons. So they predict a very cold and snowy winter for us this year. They also predicted for the United States as a whole last year a very, very cold and snowy winter last year. It was the third warmest winter in the continental United States ever.
Why are we predicting these cold winters after we are just hotter than hell and continually hotter?
It's our secret
every
formula.
Single
It's
year.
like Pro Football Focus. It's like, hey, how do you measure this? Oh, trust us, we do.
We watch it.
And then we put it in
there.
a computer. It's smart. It tells us. Well, hold on. You just told me that Tom Brady's the seventh best quarterback in the NFL right now. Well, that's what the computer says. Can't argue with that.
It's because when you watch, Aiden O'Connell really is the most technically sound. He's the best. Well, what about the one-day forecast? You like the 10-degree drop in weather, hopefully, for tomorrow? I need that.
What's it going to be tomorrow?
It's supposed to be from low 90s down to low 80s. A high in the low 80s tomorrow.
But it going to rain, right?
I don't care. At least it's cooler. But what about that humidity? Is it going to bring that
we need a little
sweaty,
bit. We haven't had rain
humidity?
in like 10 days. We need a little blind melon.
No. I want cold. I want cold.
You and me both, buddy.
Fish's office, let me tell you, I had to step in there to hit a putt today because sometimes we like to go into Fish's office because we can get like a 30-foot putt back towards our Coors Light can.
Pork chops in there with his bare hands.
He had quite
an animal.
He had quite a savory lunch today.
He brought a leftover bone-in pork chop.
Yeah,
and he's
bone-in.
just going to town like a puma.
But that office, he is one of the lucky guys in the building where he has a vent right above his desk, and it's a vent that actually works. It's 65 degrees in there. It's beautiful.
I want to talk about Ohio State football royalty. So, on August 28th, they're having an event up at Bowling Green. Limited seating available for students, Falcon Club donors, and corporate partners. It's a big event where Ohio State royalty will be there. Urban Meyer's going to be there. Jim Tressel's going to be there. John Cooper's going to be there.
Everybody. All the coaches.
All the living head coaches, with the exception of Ryan Day, who's still working. And Luke Fickell, that was the 1 year, and he's... Luke's
active coach.
At Wisconsin.
For now.
He's gone away. They're all going to be there. They're going to be speaking. They're going to be speaking about football and life and what makes football a part of life. I don't know. But you know who the head coach obviously is at Bowling Green. That's why you have the star power to get these guys there. It's Edward Jorge, Eddie George,
Yes.
my guy.
Yeah,
Rub
I love
oil
that.
on his bald head.
Eddie is on a short list if you had to think of the coolest Buckeyes. I heard Bo actually, I just mentioned their show. I caught like a couple of their segments today. And aside from Dom is great. Dom's all well and good. But the better part for me was the trip down memory lane because they were doing the Commanders for their two-a-days. And so one of the things they will do in that segment is talk about the coolest whoever to ever play for that team. So I actually sent Bo like the shortest little text as they were going. And I just said, because I heard Reeser, he was giving his guy, and Baker was giving his guy. And some of them shouted out Dexter Manley, which I thought that was cool. Like they were good on hitting the nostalgia points. And the one for me was Riggo, John Riggins. And that was Bo's pick too, was Riggo. And I'm thinking about with Buckeyes, Eddie George certainly is the coolest. One of the coolest, certainly top 5 all time. I think Braxton Miller could be on that list if you're talking cool. Andy Katzenmoyer maybe as well, just with the neck roll, the visor, the big shoulder pads, the short cropped jersey.
If we're strictly going
on a cool factor,
there's no way you're making a list and Big Cat's not on it.
Yeah. Eddie,
there's no way.
Braxton. I know I'm just getting the ball rolling on that. There's a lot more, but that's I think a good short list right there.
So who's your list? Riggo?
Get it going.
Riggo for the
John Riggins was my pick.
You didn't pick our guy?
Pick our guy.
Our guy.
He's Jim Lachey.
Oh, Jim. Yeah.
Jim. Hey, he's our buddy. You gotta pick him, even if you don't believe it.
I understand.
That's what I say to my daughter. I come home yesterday. I said, "Oh, hey, honey, did you have a nice day? I missed you so much today." She said, "I was having too much fun. I didn't miss you." And I said, "Can you just lie to my face, please? Can you just tell me that you miss me, even if you didn't?" You know, that's what you have to do with Jim Lachey. You know, maybe he's not on your cool list, but he's our friend. You got to put him on.
He's Jim Lachey.
You're right. Jim is, who is that? Who is that?
That's Tony Kornheiser.
I thought that might have been Kornheiser.
He's Jim Lachey.
Jim Lachey, number 79. I mean, he is one of the biggest dudes. He's a hog in every sense of the word. He's a Super Bowl champ on that famous 1991 team that went 14-2 and then smacked around the Buffalo Bills up at the Hubert Humphrey Metrodome. I still remember from watching the replay of that game, the fan wearing the giant headdress right in the front row at that game.
That was acceptable.
Cheering on his
then.
Washington Redskins.
And may be acceptable in the future. Who the hell knows? I don't know what this is, but it says in the sound system, Lachey half naked / drunk. And that's the only description that I have. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to play it.
I can't figure out these students, so half of them are half naked and the rest of them are half drunk. I don't know.
Which half and which half? So
I'm not telling.
I'm sure the half drunk are probably half naked, right?
So
well, that was Carsado's
to start with, yeah.
Right, to start with.
And you could hear Keels.
Oh, yeah.
And then you could hear Skip in the back. Skip from the other level. I love off-mic Skip in the booth. It's great. It's just great. Boy, it's coming back, baby. 18 days. Texas and Ohio State.
Skip's on vacation because he's getting ready.
Getting it in.
He's charging his batteries.
Getting it in.
Did he go Small World? Skippy likes Disney World.
He didn't do Disney. I think he's a Panhandle.
I thought you said panhandling for a second. It's like, look, I know we don't pay a lot of money, but Jesus, let's help out Skipper. Rapid fire in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got a 5-minute slowdown on eastbound 70 on the east side between James Road and 270. And watch out for an accident that's blocking the right lane on northbound 71 on the north side. After 270, police are on scene there, causing some extra delay. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Men, the summer is here. Longer days, warmer nights, and romance in the air. Intimate dinners, walks on the beach, dancing in the moonlight. But if you have erectile dysfunction, you know it can ruin romance, both for you and the one you love. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And if you have ED, don't let another summer go by without getting treated. Because intimacy is one of the greatest things in life. And fear of not being able to perform should not be something you have to deal with. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're ED experts. We've successfully treated tens of thousands of men. Our protocols work when others don't, and we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases. You could even last up to an hour or more and perform like you haven't in years. So call us. Your initial appointment is only $99 and includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com.
It's Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the things we constantly hear from customers, Wilson, it's impossible to pick a favorite. We've got 5 different window lines here at Pella for the $300,000 to the $3 million home.
Yep, impossible to pick a favorite. My parents would always say that.
Oh, Wilson, that's so sweet.
Yeah, other than I'm an only child.
Oh. Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man uses his droopy sack for a bath mat.
Santa's not the only one with a big red sack full of goodies.
You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Hey, so glad you've tuned in 3 hours a day, every single day. I want you to tell a friend about this show. And here's how I want you to describe the show to them. So there's this guy. His name is Common Man. He's been on the radio for 22 years. He progressively gets dumber every single year. But it's fun to listen to him because he reminds me of everything that I'm glad I'm not. And then he's got this guy, Timmy. And Timmy is a big liar. Just a big liar. He says he's going to bring in donuts for the entire staff.
I can't believe you're still on this. It was a thought. It wasn't like a factual, said thing. It's definitely happening. Hey, guys, meet me here at this time. I'm going to have the stuff, and we're going to party.
This guy, Timmy, just makes a lot of excuses. Just a lot of excuses. Always has something to say. And really, it's a Make-A-Wish situation. I don't know why he's on this show.
I'm going to do like Jay Burson did. I'm going to bring you 50 boxes of pumpkin spice donuts tomorrow, and we're going to eat every single one of these pumpkin spice donuts. We're going to be happy.
That'll teach me. Oh, and they have this producer, Panama Ted, who wishes he was anywhere else other than hosting this show.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
Rapid Fire.
Sponsored by The Waterworks. Plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling. From sump pumps and water heaters to full heating and cooling repair and replacement. The Waterworks tackles it all. Call 614-232-2222.
All right, Teddy, rapid fire number 1.
Dabo Swinney. He says he thinks Clemson will be the first 16-0 team in college football. Do you think a team will do that this year? And if so, which team's going to do it?
No, I don't think a team will do that this year. But if a team does do that this year, there's only one team that I think will do it. You know who that is?
I think I've already said that. Yeah. I think I've already said that this is not going to happen. It's really, really difficult. I can't see us getting to a point where somebody can pull that off anymore. I think that's kind of fun, too. And if it happens, I think we'll get like one in a 25-year span. It's going to be very, very rare.
Will wind up doing
ever
it.
is a long time.
Yeah.
I see that, but
this year,
let's say frequency, I think it's going to be a 1 to 20 to 25-year type of occurrence.
Rapid fire number 2.
Only 3 active college football coaches have won national championships. Ryan Day, Kirby Smart, our friend Dabo. Now, which coach will be the next to join this group of 3?
What do you think, Timmy?
What is as you build out like your normal just ranking of college football coaches, so where does it go? You got Kirby, Coach Day, Dabo. Even though I think Dabo is still, he's won his title, so that stands. He's starting to slide. You got Kalen DeBoer, who anyone who just gets the Alabama job with what Saban left would be in a good position.
No, I don't want to say
Freeman.
I don't want to say anybody, but I guess I'll say
Sark.
Marcus Freeman.
Yeah,
Marcus Freeman. You know, he's a good, clean boy.
I'll say
he's a former
Sark
Buckeye
because and I don't think I'm wrong, because if you look at the beginning of Sark's head coaching tenure, there were a lot of missteps, and there was a lot of underperforming seasons, and he's just starting to get this thing going. Even when he took over at Texas, it took him a couple of years. Now he is, so I don't mind eating my words and being wrong on things. If Sark will be that guy, I certainly don't want it to happen this year. I don't want it to happen any year, but I'd probably go with him. Dan Lanning, some of the other guys you can throw out there. Not James Franklin. What about a Kyle Whittingham at Utah? Could you ever see Utah hoisting up that trophy? I know. I think it's too hard for me to picture that too.
Rapid fire number 3.
Ohio State chose Camp's Ohio song as a new stadium anthem song.
Camp.
Do you have a better alternative to that song?
Yes, any song other than that. Does it have to mention Ohio?
No.
Why are we so hung up on that? I know. Why are we so hung up on that?
Seven Nation Army. What's wrong with that?
Now, you know what?
Thunderstruck.
Too many other people are using that. I don't want to use that anymore.
All right. Well, if you're going to be original, then here's like the... Yeah.
Everybody does it now.
Thunderstruck is a classic one, but too many people use that. Rage Against the Machine has a ton of bangers that work for that type of thing.
How about Machine
Pumping
Head?
up a crowd. Machine Head is great. We got the jackets.
The jackets take Machine Head.
I know.
And they should use it more often.
Buckeye basketball has a fun one, too. It's just got, I don't even know what the song is. I think it's Wolf Mother. Have you ever heard of them? I think that's the band, but I don't know a lot of their music. It's just got a good guitar
How about
riff
something from
that
Buck
leads up to
Cherry?
them at the,
Yeah,
Buck Cherry?
Buck
Buck
Cherry.
Cherry's got a bunch of songs about doing coke off some chick's butt. That's
Cocaine,
good. That's good for a football game. Rapid fire number 4.
All right, what is your favorite extended length song? Because I was listening the other day to November Rain from Guns N' Roses, and that song's almost 9 minutes. And I was like, I love this song. It's fantastic.
There's plenty.
Ultra
What do you guys
specific,
have?
Yeah.
Plenty of long. I think if I had to pick one.
What's our length? It has to be like 7.
what's the
Longer than
cutoff?
7, I would say, is good.
7's good.
Well, I got one that's 10 minutes and change.
That's perfect.
Achilles' Last Stand. Led Zeppelin.
Led?
Could be the greatest rock and roll drum performance ever by John Bonham. It's a 10-minute song.
I was just listening to that song today.
Because I told you to listen to it.
Yeah.
And?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Okay, thank you.
I could get down on some Led Zeppelin. I bet that cooks on your stereo, too.
Oh, let me tell you something. You will make a mess right in your pants. That's not that song at all.
But I love listening to it. I mean, that's great. I would say I got to go back into the classic rock genre as well. I got to go back some decades. Maybe an Elton John, Funeral for a Friend, Love Lies Bleeding. That's kind of the 2-part, one blends right into the next. That has to be more than 10 minutes.
What about a Bohemian Rhapsody?
Bohemian Rhapsody is a little shorter, probably 7 and change. But I mean, there was a lot written about Bohemian Rhapsody, how the producers, they didn't even want to let that out. They didn't want to put it on the radio because of the length. And it's one of the best of all
Can I tell you
time.
about people working radio? Stupid.
Dumb. It's great. Yeah, who cares if it's long? Scenes from an Italian restaurant. Billy Joel, that's a longer one, too.
Rapid fire number 5.
Taylor Swift. She announced that her new album will be called The Life of a Showgirl. So what would be a fun name for your guys' albums?
It depends. Is this a debut album or is it, a few albums into my catalog? What are we doing?
Whatever you want it to be.
All right, here's some ideas.
Solo album, that's what it is.
You like to go solo.
All right. Common Man, right? So you have the album spine, you're looking at it.
Is that the first one, just Common Man, or?
Self-titled for the first one, but let's move on now to the second one. Rubbin' a Tug. I always thought that was a good... What's the matter? Rubbin' a Tug. Here's another idea, if you don't like that one. Meat Bat.
Meat Bat?
Meat Bat. That should be Timmy's.
What are you doing, taking the Meat Bat?
And I was thinking about this earlier. It just tickled me. Dave offered me blow. I worked in radio. No, I worked in radio with a guy named Dave once, and he just casually offered me blow. Now I turned it down, kids.
We're talking. He said offered you blow, not
to blow. He offered me blow. Thank you. Or you can go Basketball Diaries. I jerked it on the roof. There's that.
Oh man. So I got to play possibly off of. I could just go. This sounds like one of the most boring names for a talk show ever, but it also combines a little bit of my love for golf to what we're doing right now. That would just be drive time. It's going to be 2 words. It's got to be simple.
Don't like it.
Too plain?
It's not original enough.
Yeah, but it's...
Hey, what's this called? Drive boy? Drive time? Dave offered me blow. Everybody's going to remember that. Drive time?
That's the best. You know what?
Sounds like a Tony Bruno show.
Tony Bruno
Drive
at the end of the night,
time with
Sporting
Tony
News
Bruno.
Radio. The music's always playing.
Tony Bruno was a good man, good host. He's still alive. I don't know why I said it like he was dead.
How old is Tony Bruno?
Got to be in
70?
the 70s now.
Yeah.
He was a good quality host.
Yeah.
I used to enjoy listening to him.
What happened to that network? Are they Sporting News Radio?
Oh, I think.
Is that just completely done, or did they take on a different name?
I think it morphed into.
Did it do Yahoo Sports Radio?
Sports Radio, and then maybe it's something else now. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I started working there when it was One-on-One Sports Network.
Okay.
Then Sporting News bought it.
And was this when you were out in California?
No.
In LA?
This was in Northbrook, Illinois.
Oh, okay. They were out of Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they moved to Houston, I want to say. Actually, there's a Facebook group that I'm a part of ex-employees at One-on-One Sports, Sporting News Radio. And it's all the same losers that I remember.
All right, so the name of my album is just going to be Shit.
See, I like that one.
Or Big Jiggly Ace.
Mm-hmm. Because that's all you send me on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Teddy, do you want to get in on our little Instagram thread that we have between two of us? You can get in on that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you'd enjoy it.
I send Teddy more of the cleaner things.
A lot of the golf stuff.
Yeah,
Timmy
a lot of the golf stuff.
Yeah. Save the filthy stuff for me. Then.
Yeah. Well, I share the Paige Spearnack things with Teddy as well, because that is both.
That's golf.
It's golf and
it's all the
it's good, clean fun.
Teddy, I have a stat just for you.
Love stats.
You're not going to like this one, but I have a stat just for you.
Hey,
coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got traffic slowing down due to an accident that's on westbound 670 before Grandview Avenue. We also have an accident that's on the right shoulder of westbound 70 on the west side, causing delay between 670 and Fisher Road. This report is sponsored by RumpkeCareers.com. Attention CDL drivers. Rumpke Waste and Recycling in Columbus is now hiring rear load drivers. Drivers will receive a $7,500 sign-on bonus, great benefits, and more. Apply now at RumpkeCareers.com. EOE restriction apply. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Get Eco.
ECO. Hey, Aaron, I've been thinking.
You came up with a new invention?
No, I've been pondering a problem.
Is it anything I can help you with?
I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I've been thinking about our scuba diving plumbers.
Get Eco.
ECO.
They dive right in and fix the problem.
That's the problem.
You lost me.
The problem with being extremely good at something is that you make it look easy.
You're worried that people think plumbing is easy?
Well, our extremely very good plumbers sure make it look easy.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Don't worry, Jerry. Sooner or later, most people try to fix their own plumbing problem.
I can testify to that.
Jerry, did you try to fix it yourself?
Yeah.
Don't give it another thought, buddy. I'll send somebody over right now.
Get Eco.
ECO. You're a real friend, Aaron.
Eco Scuba Diving Plumbers, Genius Electricians, and you can always trust our HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
We can come the day you call us.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
Brian, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Okay, ask away.
Sometimes when we're talking, I hear a little sparkling sound.
Is it when one of us says, all you have to do is point?
There it is. Did you hear that?
That's the sound of magic happening.
Magic? Like we can come the day you call us? Wow.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
Patients everywhere are experiencing joint pain relief thanks to QC Kinetics regenerative treatments. So how does this non-surgical approach work? QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Aaron Wolkoff explains.
It's like when you get a paper cut and the cells that come onto that scene first stop the bleeding, and then it recruits more cells to form new skin and new soft tissue. And then you look down a week later, 2 weeks later, and it's like nothing happened and that paper cut never existed.
In this same way, QC Kinetics uses your natural biologics to help repair and restore aching knees, hips, shoulders, and backs.
We take those same similar cells in different areas that are arthritic, are painful, and we cause this kind of internal self-healing that can resolve patients' pain.
Relief without surgery. See if you're a candidate for QC Kinetics regenerative treatments.
Call QC Kinetics 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Did you know that the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy? And did you know that man shaves his pits? True story.
Listen weekdays at 3.
The Fan.
The trash talk, the bad trade requests, the horrible reaches on draft picks. It's fantasy football time, and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is giving you a chance to hold your fantasy draft in a fantasy location. On August 24th, host your fantasy draft party at the ESPN Bet Sportsbook, which will include a $100 dining credit, draft board, and swag. Visit 971thefan.com and sign up for your fantasy draft party package. Must be 21 years or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for help.
If your garage door has been around since disco was groovy, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
At United Dairy Farmers, peach is our most popular ice cream, and once you taste it, you'll know why. Now's the time to grab a UDF peach shake, malt, cone, or sundae. They're only here for a limited time. UDF peach ice cream, made for you.
Want to know anything about the Fans contest, how to win, or what's up for grabs? Check out 971thefan.com. The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a day.
Better than today?
Better. T-Bone and Tyvis kick things off tomorrow morning at 6. Clip that at 6:30. The Huddle at 7 o'clock. Bishop and Friends, they'll talk to Jake Trotter, 10:30. ESPN senior college football writer. Adam Schefter, he's grumpy. He'll be on Rothman and Ice at 12:30 tomorrow. And on this show, Leather Jacket Time with Nicole Sheeran. She is fresh off another vacation to Atlanta where she was with her Woo Girls.
Whoop, whoop.
And name dropping with Jeff Rimmer at 5:30. Another edition of name dropping / friendly rapists with Jeff Rimmer.
Oh,
Teddy, I got a stat for you. You ready?
Ready, boss.
Reds lose to the Phillies last night. They score 1 run. They go again tonight. This is a team that Jason Stark, being the Reds, says he expects them to make the playoffs. Said it on yesterday's show. Go back and listen to the podcast. This is also a team that is above 500, but I'm about to read you a stat, and you're going to say, how can this team be above 500? On the season so far, Teddy, they have scored 2 runs, the Reds, 15 times in a game. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
They have scored 1 run in a game 16 times, and they have been shut out 10 times.
41 times total.
Right. 41 games is what I just said.
2 runs or less.
2 runs or less.
Jeez.
And this is a team that is above 500.
It's amazing.
Right knocking on the door for a playoff spot.
Yeah, despite not scoring many runs.
If they could eliminate half of those, they could score 3 runs a game, they'd be new brew. They'd be the Milwaukee Brewers running away with it. How the hell has that team won 10 games in a row again? You know what, Teddy, I'll share in your misery.
Okay.
Andrew Vaughn is hitting cleanup for the Brew. Best team in baseball.
Wasn't he with the White Sox?
He was, and the White Sox gave him away for a bag of balls. He was a hot White Sox prospect, had several years up with the big club, just wasn't consistent enough, started off poorly this year. They decided to swap with the Brew. They had a malcontent pitcher, Aaron Savale, who didn't want to be moved to the bullpen. The White Sox had this guy, Andrew Vaughn, that they had given up on. They sent him down to the minors. Nothing was changing with him. So they sent him to the Brewers as a reclamation project. Fast forward, Aaron Savale still really, really sucks. And Andrew Vaughn's hitting cleanup for the best team in the game.
Oh, man.
He just got traded, right?
It's a couple months back.
Yeah, just got traded this season.
Yeah.
He's hitting .352 since he came over to the Brewers.
Of course he is, because he's gone. He's gone from the curse of the White Sox.
He was hitting .189 this year with the Sox. And he hadn't been that bad with Chicago, but this year he was especially bad.
He did not
before
live
the
up
trade
to the hype. He was supposed to be.
Has anybody
He was
for
supposed
Chicago?
to be new Paul Konerko. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Not.
He's not. I was looking, as you were breaking that down, I was looking at the MLB standings and how they kind of group it, and they give you the run differential in the far right columns near the the streaks that they're on, and then what their record is in the last 10. And I was fascinated to see that plus 38 in run differential. Do you feel like that's not that much or a lot for a team like the Reds' case that's 4 games over 500?
That sounds about right. Decent number.
I thought that maybe seems about right. And then I went down to, they're a good bit behind the Cubs. You can't really compare them to the Cubs. They're way ahead in run differential. The Brewers and the Cubs are up 100, plus 100 there. There's actually no other two teams in baseball that have run differentials like the Brewers and the Cubs in your division. The Padres, though, they're 67 and 52. They're also just a plus 38 in run differential. So, man, have they been doing it with some good pitching, with a good staff this year for San Diego. So, that's all.
Either that or they got blown out of a couple games.
Or it's like the Reds always seem to score a lot of runs in one game. They'll score 14, and then they go 2-1, 2-2. Maybe the Padres are better at just spreading those runs out, across several games.
You're deep enough into the season. They got a total team ERA of 3.5. So as a group of pitchers, not just the starters, but everything all put together.
Tickle me stupid. I didn't know we were still doing this, but America Online, AOL, has announced they're going to be shutting down their dial-up service on September 20th. I'm dead serious. I am dead serious. They were still doing it.
No, they're not.
They're still doing it. They had the Yes.
Bang, bang.
You've got mail. They were apparently have still been doing that. They're going to shut it down on September 20th. Apparently, according to some people, they count on this. The people who live in rural areas.
Rural areas.
Some need the dial-up. I don't know if they need it or they. They got the satellite.
Yeah, I was going to say
with the HughesNet or DirecTV or whatever the hell it is.
HughesNet. I'm surprised you know of that brand because you've never lived that far out in the sticks where you would necessitate
they used to do the commercials
satellite
with
email.
Attractive Alicia would be doing those commercials. Remember? On TV?
No, I don't.
Yeah, we used to comment on.
Okay. I don't remember.
There was an attractive woman doing the HughesNet commercials.
I do remember that they had some commercial time, and
oh my God!
Is that still needed though? Like the far corners of America, do we not have fiber optics that?
No, they don't reach out there.
That are reaching out there. I would imagine that the satellite internet has improved drastically from when I was using it. This would have been before I turned up here in Columbus, so you can thank satellite internet for helping me land this spot here in Columbus. It was the way that I was sending out my resumes and getting my ducks in a row to get this job.
But no, they're still doing AOL dial-up at least till the end of September, and it got me thinking about the early days of the internet. And a lot of you listening are younger. You always had it, and you probably always had some sort of broadband or something in the house. But back when I was in high school, I think we did this. You'd get the AOL disc, right?
Yeah.
And you'd install the little AOL software,
right.
And then, you got like 15 minutes a month or something, depending on how how much you wanted to pay, and my dad only wanted to do 15 or 20, whatever the basic level was.
Oh, we didn't even get to have America Online. We had some BS thing called MindSpring. We had like the carbon copy competitor that was $10 a month cheaper. What could that have been? $5 a month?
I have no idea.
At the time, like cheaper than that?
But I remember my dad would put an egg timer by the computer.
Yeah.
And every time we got on, we had to set the egg timer to like 5 minutes or something, because if you went over that 5 minutes, it's your ass.
What are you going to do in 5 minutes?
Nothing.
Check a couple of scores
Especially
and
because
it's over?
the load time was ridiculous for some of these websites and
it's taking
stuff
you
like
3
that.
minutes just to load up the internet. Hopefully that means by the time the AOL page loaded up, then you get your 5 minutes. Yeah, if you try to go to ESPN.com, my God, be waiting all day.
But now everything's so lightning fast, and I just realized that I've turned into my grandfather, because my grandfather was always this type of guy, old guy, World War II generation, would come over, and whatever TV we had, didn't matter, as long as it was a color TV, he would look at that TV and say, what a picture on that thing, huh? What a picture.
What a picture.
I tell you what.
Beautiful
I'm
picture.
almost sorry we dropped the nukes on those people. They're making fantastic TVs.
I can't even look at a TV that was around in 2010. I don't even. How you doing
But
this?
now I'm walking
You have
around the
black
house
bars on the side or
saying,
something. No.
Man, I got a fast internet speed. Isn't that fast? Oh, boy. That's a fast speed.
It's not as fast as the Japanese. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to have
How
our
much
internet.
faster could it possibly be?
My desktop is too old. I need to upgrade it, but I like to have an actual desktop so I can go somewhere in the house and like hop
So do
on
I.
and get on the computer, get on the internet,
Gotta check my stock quotes.
and it's so damn slow.
It
and
is?
It's part, I guess, the machine
Stop
and part
saving all that
the internet
porn on the hard drive.
What do you think was the world's first porn site? Like when AOL came out.
I'm sure we could Google.
What was the world's first?
Figure it out. Teddy was probably on it. 52 years old.
We probably all made our way there.
Oh, man. Imagine how much that would take to load. Right?
A lot to load.
Oh, my God. Those videos on there loading on a dial-up?
No way, man. Shit.
Timmy wants to share his love for the Irish. Not Notre Dame, the country of Ireland. He'll tell you why coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
There's a disabled vehicle that's blocking the right lane and causing a 20-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side after Polaris Parkway. And there's a couple-minute slowdown on northbound 270 on the west outer belt between Tuttle Crossing Boulevard and 161. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Drive stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with 69-cent large Big Gulp drinks. Speed Rewards app required, valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport, bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Polaris can call home. Featuring a rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport at Polaris Fashion Place. Grand opening celebration August 15th through August 17th.
Hey friends, it's Austin Ward, and I'm coming up on 2 full years since starting Awaken 180. Dropped 50 pounds, and I still check the scale like it owes me money. Guess what? Hasn't budged. Still under 200 pounds, still feeling great. Keeping weight off this long isn't luck or magic, it's just having the right playbook. Awaken 180 taught me exactly what works, what doesn't, and how to stay lean without the struggle. Want real, lasting results? Don't just drop the weight, retire it for good. Trust me, Awaken 180 is your winning game plan. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Imagine what it would feel like getting tackled head-on by a 240-pound linebacker. You'd be in serious pain, right? But if you're unbuckled in a car crash, at just 50 miles an hour, you become a deadly projectile that can slam into other passengers with 8 times that amount of force. Don't let someone else take the hit. Buckle up and visit buckleup.ohio.gov to learn more. Brought to you by ODOT and ODPS.
Hey guys, it's D. Miller. You know that Low T Center has been changing men's lives through hormone care for over a decade. But did you know that they can help women balance their hormones too? If your partner experiences fatigue, moodiness, or just feeling off, she might benefit from hormone therapy at Low T Center. Help her get back to her best self. And if you have not taken the T-test, what are you waiting for? Get started on TRT today. Most major insurance is accepted. Don't wait. Visit fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Ready to ride the waves or hit the road for less? Refinance your boat or motorcycle loan with CME and let them try to beat your rate by 1.5% APR. Enjoy no payments for 90 days and rates as low as 6.25% APR. It's never been easier to lower your rate and free up cash. Make the smart move. Refinance with CME today. Terms and conditions apply. Minimum floor rate of 6.25% APR. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit CMEFCU.org for additional details.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Choose from payments as low as $99 a month or 12 months with no payments and no interest, plus a free in-home window and energy assessment. Restrictions apply. Give them a call. 614-502-5220.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Save a good deal more on fresh family favorites this week at Meijer. Locally grown blueberries are 3 pints for $5. Fresh from Meijer Family Pack chicken drumsticks are $1.29 per pound. Select Kellogg's cereal, 3 for $6 when you buy 3 or more. And select Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, or Dr. Pepper 12-pack cans are buy 2, get 1 free. Plus deposit where applicable. Getting a good deal more on the quality foods your family loves and deserves. That's the good life at Meijer. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
Cash for Clunkers continues during the Honda Summer Event at Lindsay Honda.
Listen up, Columbus. Cash for Clunkers is big money towards your next ride.
Up to $3,500 minimum for your trade.
Use it for the down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash.
Lease a new 2025 HR-V two-wheel drive LX or 2026 Civic four-door LX for just $299 a month. Zero cash down. Just bring us your clunker. Shop Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store now. For details, visit lindsayhonda.com.
Bobby Carpenter here with Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Every successful franchise in sports has a long-term vision, and behind that long-term vision are the people executing the plan. In the words of the great Woody Hayes, you win with people. It's the same in business and in life. Surround yourself with good people and build strong relationships with those people, and the path to success becomes very clear. Here's Chuck Moore, CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they win with people.
A team's success can be directly tied to the quality of its players, coaches, and leadership. In sports and in business, talent alone doesn't win. It's why we focus on building strong relationships with our clients and why we strive to always offer the best advice, the best products, and the best customer service for our clients.
Thanks, Travis. We want them to focus on their business and their people and let us handle their banking needs.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus. The Fan.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Keels. Following an off day, Cleveland Guardians begin a series at home with Miami tonight. Jansen Junk pitching for the Marlins. Logan Allen for the Guardians, who go on to play just one game back in the American League wildcard race. Cincinnati Reds look to bounce back after last night's loss and host Philadelphia again. Ranger Suarez pitching for the NL East leading Phillies. Brady Singer for the Reds, who are now 2 games back in the National League wildcard race. Baseball officials announcing that the World Series will start on October 24th, nixing any plans for an earlier start at the League Championship Series and in short lengths, and the Columbus Clippers begin a long series in Toledo against the Mud Hens tonight. This update brought to you by Germain Toyota, the best selection of new and used cars in Central Ohio. View their full selection of vehicles online at germaintoyota.net. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Hey kids, if you don't buckle down in school and do something productive with your free time, this is your future.
You guys ready to play like big boys yet, huh? Maybe pick out your own outfits in the morning?
Listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Mike and I were playing some mid-show Pong. We usually catch a few games, and I noticed, I want to say hello to all you guys in the chat today. Missed you guys when I was gone last week on vacation. You guys know you can watch the show on YouTube and hop in the chat there. And they loved it when Panama Ted would sometimes like sneak the camera over
I didn't love it.
To the Pongy.
Mikey no likey.
And why Mikey no likey? Just every once in a while.
Can I tell you something?
That's all. Just
I
every
live
once in a
my
while.
entire life on display. All right. Not only do you get to hear me every single day for 3 hours, now people can watch my fat ass. And during the commercial break, that should be me time. All right.
So you want me to
give me 5 minutes?
You want me to stop filming you at home in your bed? Is that too much?
Let the boy sleep in your bed.
Come on. So I'll stop doing that. But I started out red hot today. Red hot. I won the long form games earlier today at like 1 o'clock. I beat you like 21-10 and then 21-15. So that was nice.
I'm not feeling it today.
That was nice. Wasn't really feeling it. And I got off to a 3-0 start in our little short games here.
We played best of 7.
Yeah, but I just lost one game and then another game.
Ooh, that's called sometimes choke time, Coach.
Ooh, I'm a little nervous now. Will Common Man pull it off, guys? Will he win and push this thing to 7 games for the series?
Starting to feel it.
So I found my way to a publication that I don't think I've ever read an article from these guys before, but I got to tell you, I loved the headline. It pulled me in. I was doing some Ryder Cup reading. Teddy, you're probably excited, getting ready for the Ryder Cup, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Get rid of this FedEx Cup thing. You know what? They changed the format. No staggered start. Let's get through the FedEx Cup. Let's get on to Bethpage Black, all right? We got some making up to do for the last Ryder Cup when we were in Rome. So I'm reading up some things because we saw like the top 6s were out, and now Luke Donald and Keegan Bradley, they're going to be left to pick their captain's picks. They get 6 of them each. And this dude in the Irish Times, what a good lad he is, old Dennis Walsh, he writes this article, and the headline says, Team Europe ready to take sports washing's poster boy on board for Ryder Cup.
Who are they talking about?
They're
John
talking
Rahm?
about Rombo.
Oh,
yeah, they're talking about John Rahm.
Look at him.
I read on.
He's
it just
a good
says,
little live boy.
It says the Ryder Cup had a chance to rise above the venality of golf's grubby power game. That opportunity has been spurned. So if you don't know the backstory here, apparently it's a foregone conclusion that even though Rahm isn't, and obviously you don't have to be in the top 12 to be one of those back 6s. The other 6 are captain's picks, right? But you still have to meet some type of criteria to make that. And what I was reading
What's the criteria?
What I was
you have
reading,
to be alive?
Alive and well. What I was reading for the European team is they still have that connection to the DP World Tour, which is affiliated with the PGA Tour. And we've talked before, it's a bunch of crap how it's been 2 years now where they said we have a framework agreement between PGA and LIV to try to bridge the game again.
Okay.
But the LIV boys...
Trumpy and Putin are going to work on that in Alaska.
Get that done, right? The LIV boys have always said, we don't want to play as much golf. We want to set our own schedule. But yet they turn around on the other side like, well, when we're not playing LIV events, we sure would like to play some DP World Tour events as well. And they're like, well... we don't want you playing those LIV events, so we're going to fine the bleep out of you. And apparently, the Saudis have been paying for millions of pounds of fines
of course.
For these guys.
Why not?
And apparently, they say they're done doing that, so I guess there is a limit to how much cash they're going to spend. At the end of this year, they're going to stop doing that, so we'll see what happens. But sports arbitration, it went into some court because they tried to test this and say, well, they can't do that. And the arbitrator said, yes, they can. And they can not allow you to play in LIV events if it conflicts with their schedule. Like we've been saying all along, you can't just have your cake and eat it too. So I'm with the Irish writer here and the publication that's pissed off with all
John
this.
Rahm
should not be on the team.
Allowed. But aren't they going to put like Bryson on Team USA?
The key difference is that Bryson, even though he played in just the limited events, the majors, that's it.
He had enough points. He did well enough in those events.
He's done well enough in those events to actually earn his way on there, and that's really hard to do, right? Because you hardly get to play. But I suppose I have thoughts on that too, because he left the PGA Tour. In essence, the Ryder Cup is not a PGA Tour type event, but we all know the way that you earn your way onto that team is by
your
playing
performance in the
great
PGA.
golf
Yeah.
in one of the major professional golf leagues. And LIV has just been very dumb. And the fact that they actually, I never told you this. So Happy Gilmore 2, I thought checked a lot of the boxes and it was good for what it was. And I liked it even more when I found out that Skip Bayless hated Happy Gilmore 2.
Well, you know what? I haven't seen it, but it's my favorite movie. If Skip hates it, it's my favorite.
I was more entrenched that this must have done the job. But the one critique I had is that the whole point of the movie is they created something called the Maxi Golf League, which is so clear and obvious, the LIV Tour in this movie, in this world.
They said it's not, though.
But it
like
is.
Sandler said he wasn't even thinking about that.
That's ridiculous. And they let Brooks and Bryson be on team regular golf.
No,
So the
shouldn't be
whole
allowed.
thing is regular golfers are pitted up against the Maxi Golf League, where it's we're driving different kinds of golf carts. They're in like ATVs instead of golf carts, and everything is just so stupid about it. The green moves when you're trying to putt. I hated that part of it. Don't let those guys in.
Do they not see the irony of that?
I don't understand it. I didn't know that Adam said that.
You're in the modern equivalent
Yeah.
of that.
Right.
And you're going to, air quotes, star in a movie
Mm-hmm.
where your team regular golf.
Right. I don't even know how you can even do that with a straight face, or how there shouldn't have been multiple punchlines written in about Brooks and about Bryson being on team regular golf when the other thing was the Maxi Golf League. That part of it was stupid, but kudos to this guy for calling out all of this ridiculous BS in the sport. I like the Irish Times.
What do you think the... it's not Ireland, but
I
it's
like
Scotland.
the Irish Times.
We're going to go retire to Scotland. What do you think the weather is today?
We going with your town of Dunkeld?
Dunkeld.
I'm going to say a high of
Scotland.
58. High of 58.
See, now they've been having a warm summer in Europe, though. I don't think it's going to be
65?
I don't think it's going to be 58. All right, let me look. Dunkeld. Oh, you know what? Not good today, Timmy. Not good today.
72.
Today was a high of 77.
Oh, my
They're
God.
melting there. Tomorrow, 79 and bright sunshine. It doesn't get back down into the 60s until Tuesday of next week. It's all above 70.
The world is cooked.
I don't know.
We're done.
I mean, I thought this was my escape.
That's the last place on Earth. What are we going to go with the penguins in Antarctica? Where can we go? How's Greenland doing? What's the weather in Nook?
I don't have a music bed for Nook. What kind of music do you think fits Nook?
I feel like they might be Prodigy guys up there.
Firestarter. Teddy, find me
Bring
some
the
sort of
pressure.
music for Nook, will you please?
Ooh.
She's staring at me. Look at this guy.
Do you want to know what?
I have it right here.
Oh, I've got it too.
I've got it.
Oh, you seen it.
Oh, joke time. 46. 46 and cloudy. Tomorrow, 45, rain.
Oh.
Thursday, 49, rain.
Get out the golf
Then
clubs.
it's 48, 45,
Come on.
47. Then it gets into the 50s next week.
That's okay.
Oh, man, I can't find your music bed. I got to search Catherine Zeta-Jones.
I mean, Greenland's got to have an anthem, right? I don't know. Think they incorporate the bagpipes?
Bjork is close, right?
Why- no, that's Iceland. It's completely different. Teddy, why do you always get
Reykjavik?
so upset when I actually ask you to do something?
Well, you didn't ask me for anything specific, though. It's just like...
He says, I've been doing nothing all day, and now you want something?
Milk related.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted. You suck.
Can you give me some parameters?
Firestarter. Do a little Prodigy. Or as Timmy calls it, death metal.
Oh, Victor Hovland.
Ooh, joke time.
Stupid.
I want to talk about an NFL quarterback who is a big, giant, turd moron.
No joke time.
Coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're going to hit a 10-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking the center lane on eastbound 33 at 270 on the West Outer Belt. It is a little slow from Post Road. And watch out for a crash that's on northbound 270's off-ramp to Morse Road on the East Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Columbus, the Blue Jackets schedule is out. And you can lock in your seats with ticket plans starting at just 11 games. Don't miss a moment of the action. Visit BlueJackets.com.
Common Man here. Our friends at Care Heating and Cooling in Lenox are feeling the love. They're doing something extraordinary for Central Ohio families. The Lenox Feel the Love program provides deserving families and individuals with indoor heating and cooling equipment as well as installation at no cost. You can nominate someone who you think is deserving at feelthelove.com. Nominations will be accepted through August 31st. Let's give back to our hometown heroes. Selfless neighbor, maybe who always puts everybody first. Community leaders like teachers, firefighters, and volunteers, or just families facing hard times. Whoever you think is worthy, send a nomination. As of 2024, the Feel the Love program has completed more than 350 installations with help of dealers like Care Heating and Cooling. Our friends at Lenox donate all the equipment, and Care donates the labor and materials, and the installs are done at no cost. Remember, the deadline is August 31st. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING or book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com when you need a company you can trust.
Skyline is introducing a new chicken chili. Come get that world-famous Skyline flavor you love with a new protein option. Try the new Skyline chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. At Columbus Skyline locations only while supplies last.
You know, it's not the shoes. It's what you can put in them that makes all the difference. Hey, it's Anthony. I've been a customer at the Good Feet store for a while now, and I'm all about my personally fit arch supports. They support my feet better than all the insoles I've jammed into my shoes over the years. And my Good Feet arch supports help me in a ton of ways, from overall support and balance to stabilizing my heels, and the fact they distribute my body weight, especially when I'm golfing. I literally have spring in my step now. Check them out for yourself. The free fitting is designed to help them understand you, your pain, and your discomfort. It's simple. Just stop by the Good Feet store on Polaris Parkway or Stringtown Road in Grove City. You don't need an appointment, but you can certainly schedule one very easily online. Get back to living the life you love with the Good Feet store. For more than 30 years, they've taken great pleasure in helping thousands discover the comfort they've been dreaming of, just like me. Get professionally fitted at goodfeet.com.
We've all got our daydreams, right? Little things, big things, things you know one day you'll do. Then out of nowhere, cancer. And all your plans don't change a bit. I would know. I'm about to jump out of an airplane with my dad. Our first time skydiving solo. And my second year since starting cancer treatment at Ohio Health. All right, Dad, let's go. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans.
What does summer bring to mind? Lazy days by the pool? Hot dogs on the grill? How about large, sweaty men putting work in to defend their national title? Yes, your summer home of the Buckeyes, The Fan. The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS-TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton.
ONN affiliate WKYC-TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
An official message from Medicare.
I'm saving money on my Medicare prescriptions. Maybe you can save too. With Medicare's Extra Help program, my premium is $0 and my out-of-pocket costs are low. Who should apply? Single people making less than $24,000 a year or married couples who make less than $32,000. Even if you don't think you qualify, it pays to find out.
Go to ssa.gov/extrahelp. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. Available online at Amazon and newnordicusa.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
I'm meteorologist Aaron White here with your 10 weather impact forecast. Heading into tonight, we're tracking a partly cloudy sky with lows down to 72 degrees. A few light rain showers are possible, but a better chance of showers and storms arrives here for Wednesday, especially as we look ahead to the afternoon and evening. We'll see highs around 85 degrees, and we'll keep that going here for Thursday. 85 with a chance for showers and storms on Thursday, but then we dry out and then heat things back up to the upper 80s on Friday and into the lower 90s here for the weekend. And that's a look at your 10 weather impact forecast here on 97.1 The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
This show features two Nicoles. One gives you useful traffic information. The other one yells, "What up, bitches?"
Who's ready to party?
Here's Man and Timmy.
This is a great time of year to tackle a big home project. I'm talking specifically about if you need to replace your roof. It is the time to do it. You see, rain season, that's all well and good. Your roof will do a good job at that. It's going to protect you from leaks and the rain and all that good stuff. Yes, but there's this other part. Your attic ventilation. That is crucial as well. That's why I recommend my guys at Victor's Home Solutions.
Hey,
Did you know, hey, Vicky, did you know that in the summer, the attic temperatures, how high you think they're going to get up there in that attic?
180 degrees.
Oh, my God, mess you up good and proper. 180 degrees, sometimes hotter, maybe closing in on 200 degrees. That's going to cause your air conditioner to go berserk. You're hurting another part of your home. So what Victor's does is they've got this 21-point roof inspection. It includes the most thorough inspection of your attic and the attic ventilation. It's going to get all up in there. It's why these guys are able to offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. With Victor's Home Solutions, I promise you are only going to get the best materials and the best service that money can buy. 866-VICTORS is the number, or book an appointment online at victors.com. All right, Mike, so we had a lot of preseason
that
action.
transition sucked.
I just went
that
with
was just a big gulp, and it was like, all right, Mike.
What's the problem? What's the big deal? We got a hammer on my transitions.
No, nothing. It's great. Go
It's
ahead.
just a little segue. I don't have to make a thing about, speaking of leaky roofs.
What do you think, Trumpy?
The biggest load that we've seen.
And by the way, you want to talk about what just happened out there in the break? Oh, you had a chance to even the series at 3 games apiece.
I protest.
Why?
Okay, because
Teddy flipped it on because we talked about it?
Because I said don't flip it on, and Teddy ignored me completely.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Ignore me completely. I was up 2 points to none. I wound up losing 11-2, and I lost 11-2 because the camera was on.
That's what they call the choke time.
No, I don't want it. I don't want people looking at me. I don't want it. You know what I'll do?
People are looking at you right now.
I understand, but I need some private time. For people who want access that badly, I will film myself in the throes of passion this evening.
So you're going to do OnlyFans. It's basically what you're saying.
And then I'll share it with you. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
But the kicker is you're only going to be available on dial-up services.
That's correct.
That's it. So
Well,
you're
we
going to have to find it.
still have AOL dial-up
For
until
now.
September 30th.
Were you on AIM? You had to be, right?
Oh, absolutely.
The instant messenger.
I used to, when I first
You remember
started.
what your name was?
Cubs Suck 1.
I was Lil Timmy 1984.
Of course you were.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started dating my wife, we did a lot of conversation on AOL Instant Message.
Sure.
Right? And she was just finishing up college. And, I would have the AIM up all the time, but I didn't want to seem too eager. So I'd put up the away message, even though I was sitting there waiting for her.
You could hear those door slam sounders, and then the door open sounder was always great.
You could put a little message with your away message. My message was always at the gym. In reality, I'm sitting there eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's.
You dork. Oh, pumping it at the
Just
gym.
at the gym, man. I'll be back when I'm back. And then I would see her pop on bloop. And then I'd wait a couple minutes, let her see my away message, and then pop back on. Be like, whew, that was a hell of a workout. I tell you.
People, though,
pumping those bricks.
Is it really all that different with how kids are communicating now? Because Instant Messenger, it did
texting.
everything that it was fascinating at the time because we didn't have our cell phones at that age, and we were just dialed up to our cheapo internet.
I don't know what's
our desktop.
I was actually talking to my buddy about this. He has teenage kids, and he was saying that, and you have a teenager, obviously, but he was saying that there was a situation where one of his sons wanted to ask out a girl. You know, they've known each other for a while, but, you know, he wanted to let her know that he wanted to be more than friends. So they like crafted together. He's like, Dad, what should I do? And then, you know, they crafted like a text to send.
Really?
It wasn't blatantly obvious. It was just, you want to hang out sometime outside of the friend group. Right?
I like that father and son were able to help each other out and like make sure before you push send, you had a good tone.
Well, initially, Dad said, "Well, should we call her?" And he's like, "You can't call. Nobody answers their phone. You know, you just you text, right?"
The kid's not wrong.
So it's like, okay, all right, fine. So they craft this text, and like all night goes by, and no reply. And then the next day goes by, and no reply, and he's just devastated.
Yeah.
Right? It's the instant.
Absolutely.
The instant devastation.
You want to see those dots start to pop up.
Just devastating. I feel so bad
5
for
minutes
the
or
kid.
so after you write the text, because you know the phone is there, you know, unless hopefully there was a one-time deal where something did happen to the young girl's phone.
Well, I think, joke time. No. But see, back when I was banging, we didn't do the text, none of that. But I remember, I think I was like 7th grade, 6th grade, something. In your mind, like your concept of time when you're a kid, it's like you're never going to get to blank, right? Christmas vacation is 2 weeks long. That's never going to end.
Right.
Right? That first Friday when you're out, it feels like you're never coming back.
Right.
And so you're feeling good about yourself, and it's like, you know what? I'm going to
even more so with the summer vacation when you get out there.
I'm going to drop a note in my crush's locker, and I'm going to just lay it all out there. And then even if she rejects me, I won't know until I get back.
Well,
after Christmas break.
You're putting the phone number in that note, so you would like to think that a couple of days into the break, you're going to hear something about it.
No, I didn't. I didn't put the phone number in the note.
You're waiting until she's done and she's out. You put the note in the locker. She's not going to see it until she gets back.
I figure she's going to see it before she leaves.
Okay. So your intent was for her to grab it before
she's going to take it home. She's going to read it, and all over the Christmas holiday, she's going to think about how she wants to be in love with me.
Right.
All right.
Like, as everybody would.
And I didn't put my phone number in there because I didn't want my parents would get mad when people called the house.
What is with your parents?
I don't know, man. They're screwed up.
Mad when someone tries to call little Mikey?
Well, and I didn't want
How are you supposed to have friends?
I didn't want friends calling too, because sometimes my immigrant grandmother who couldn't speak English would answer the phone.
Yeah.
And that was the most embarrassing thing in the world because she didn't know what the hell was going on, yet she would answer the phone and I'd yell at her, stop answering the phone. But anyway, over the course of the holiday, I'm imagining in my mind that we're going to see each other in the hallway. She's going to say, I got your note. I feel the same way. You know? And the worst thing is just the ignoring. Like, I'd rather have I got your note.
Yeah.
I don't really feel the same way.
I got to tell you, that note really sucked.
You know what? Thanks a lot for putting that stuff down on paper, because it's always nice to hear that somebody thinks of you that way. None of that. Instead, I got nothing. We sat next to each other for the next 4 months.
Ouch.
Nothing.
Ouch.
No response to the note. Nothing. And that was the kid's problem with the text. He just wanted a text back.
Of course.
That said, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
Even if you ignore the question.
Right.
Even if you
just give me something back.
Oh,
the non-response.
That's sweet.
Is the worst thing that can possibly happen to you.
100%. 100%. And to go back to that too, are we wrong? Like, should this be something that we're stressing to our kids as far as the face-to-face? Or maybe a rare occasional voice call? Because I agree with
I'm
your
not there
friend's
yet. My
teenager.
daughter's 8 years old.
It is the way that it is now, where none of the kids are calling. And you know what? I think we've kind of maybe let that bleed onto them because we don't call a lot of people.
Right.
Our generation. You and I don't talk on the phone.
No, the only time I get on the phone is when, like, Rimmer calls.
And what do you think the reason is for that?
I need to talk to you about something, and then I'm like, oh, God, now I got to call this old man. Jesus.
Because it's Jeff Rimmer. Because he's 70 years old. That's why he's picking up the phone and calling you. That's what it is. But I don't know if it is.
Did he get in a time machine, go back a couple years?
Is it better to do for things like that? Maybe.
I don't know. Because then again, this generation of kids, if someone calls, is that off-putting? Is that like almost giving somebody too much eye contact during a conversation?
you're going to, I've actually read a good amount of articles too, though, just about how, but with
you haven't read any
men
articles.
and women, how there's a lot more single women that are making their way towards, the age of 30 or the age of 40 than ever before. But how are you going to make the emotional connection eventually? If you are going to get hitched and get together with somebody, have that relationship,
Well, I mean, then
you've got to do it without the phone at some point.
Then you get
can't
together.
let AI do all of it.
I don't know. I see some perfectly miserable married couples sitting in restaurants and not even talking to each other and just on the phone.
Perfectly miserable. Yeah. And a lot of people are starting to fall for their Chat GPT voice.
Well,
that's what's happening out there.
That's a whole new level. All right.
I'll tell you about the idiot NFL player.
NFL quarterback, we promise, 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
We've got some holdup due to an accident that's on northbound 71's off-ramp to westbound I-70 on the south side. And be aware of a disabled vehicle that's on eastbound 33's off-ramp to 270 on the north outer belt. This report is sponsored by Allstate. Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Guys, you know that Low T Center has been changing lives of men across the country for over a decade. Testosterone replacement therapy has helped men get their energy back, regain confidence, save their marriages, and help overcome symptoms associated with depression. It's truly life-changing. Did you know that women with hormonal imbalances experience many of the same symptoms of men with low T? Guys, you know how frustrating that can be. For the first time ever, Low T Center is now offering hormone replacement therapy for women. Low T just doesn't affect guys. In fact, testosterone can help benefit women as well. Other treatment options are available to help women balance their hormones and bring balance back to their life. Ladies can come to any of their centers, get a test, and create a personalized hormone therapy plan just for them. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take control of your health with Low T Center. For more information about men getting their lives back or balancing women's hormones for a better you, or to book an appointment, head over to fixmylowt.com. That's fixmylowt.com.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and Columbus football is back. And what better way to kick off the season than driving home in a tough, reliable 2024 Toyota Tacoma from Germain Toyota of Columbus. Right now, get 0% APR for up to 72 months with 20% down, or lease it for $239 a month for 36 months for 10,000 miles per year with $29.99 due at signing. Head to Germain Toyota of Columbus today on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road. Your home for great deals all season long.
And Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
This show has over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. There's a lot of window companies out there. Most of them, garbage. You know who's not garbage? Universal Windows Direct. Right now, you buy 2 windows, you get 2 free. And there's no limit. That means if you have 8 windows that need replacing, you only pay for 4. It's that simple.
Oh,
and here's the part that I really love. No interest for 5 whole years. That is 60 months of 0 interest financing, which makes upgrading your home not just smart, but affordable too. Give them a call or go online. Get your free in-home estimate today, 614-502-5220, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com. Like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows. All right, stupid quarterback. Go ahead, Timmy.
Stupid quarterback. So we go over some preseason things from this past weekend. And look, Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss, all-time football name. I'll give you that.
Yeah, good name.
Jackson Dart, throwing darts
He's
out
also
there.
an all-time moron.
Now, here's why. So there was a little, some clips that are making the rounds on social media. Seems that, there's a lot of documentaries that are being done right now, various levels, even if they're just going to be YouTube level. But there's some clips of Jackson Dart. And one thing that the young Giants quarterback is struggling with is he doesn't understand that there are such things as toll roads. And for anybody that is from the East, anyone that is from... even you go up around Ohio here, the Pennsylvania Turnpike, of course, is a just a cesspool of a road. It's terrible. I mean, they'll charge you $56 to drive end to end on the turnpike. And then you stop off to try to get an Auntie Anne's pretzel, and they're going to charge you $12 for that, or $8 for a Sparrow slice. It's horrible, right? You're around New York, you're around D.C., you need to have that thing called an Easy Pass. Get it. Put it on your dash. Leave it there. Make sure that it's charged. You can even hop on the website and do the auto pay. So whenever it's done, it gets magically replenished. Jackson Dart, the video here, it'll show him rolling up on the giant bank of toll booths. Clearly, there's something going on. It says what it is. Stop, pay toll. Is this a foreign concept to you?
He just rolls right on through.
Do you not, like, after you're done, the first time that you did this, and you're from Mississippi, maybe there wasn't a toll road in sight down there. That's awesome. Free roads. That's great. But after you get to the facility and you go through a couple of these things, like, man, that was a lot. I went through 9 of them on my drive.
Wow, they must be
to get
free.
to the facility. Maybe do a little Google or ask the AI, what are these things right here? Do I need to do anything? Typically, you don't. It's going to, if you don't have the Easy Pass, it will send it to your house. But apparently, he hasn't even been paying those. He just says, I don't know what these are. I don't know what I'm doing. Drive right through. And apparently now he's racked up thousands of dollars in toll booth fines because he's just been driving through willy-nilly all the toll booths. Just get the little transponder and be done with it.
You don't hear a lot about willy-nilly anymore.
Yeah, what's wrong with willy-nilly?
Nothing.
I think it's pretty good.
I like a willy-nilly.
He's driving through willy-nilly without a care in the world.
Quarterbacks, I saw this today. Actually, Hedger had this in the Dispatch. An August 9th post on X, formerly known as Twitter. Can we stop saying that? Like, what is it going to be, 30 years from now? And it's like, X, formerly known as Twitter. Well, it's just X or Twitter. Just pick one.
It's both. It's still both.
Who
right?
cares?
Yeah.
If you type in Twitter on the
it still works.
HTTP, it goes to X.
I don't think you're ever killing that name. It was too popular. You can't just switch the name. It was
An
dumb
August
to even try.
9th post on X, formerly known as Twitter, has again stoked the flames of Ohio State's bitter rivalry with Michigan. According to fantasy football analyst Thor Nystrom, what kind of name is that, moron? Thor Nystrom. There was a specific reason former Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy didn't wear eye black in 3 career starts against the Buckeyes. Nystrom posted that McCarthy's quarterback coach, Greg Holcomb, once asked why he didn't wear eye black in those 3 games and was told it was directed at Buckeye coach Ryan Day. Quote, JJ told him it was because he wanted Ryan Day to see his face after he kicked his ass.
Oh.
Holcomb later seemed to confirm that story with a social media post of his own. Now, McCarthy's beef with Ryan Day started during the recruiting process. J.J. McCarthy said he was a Buckeye fan growing up and was excited to be recruited by the Buckeyes, but felt misled by Ryan Day in the recruiting process, whether that's real or just something you made up when you go to Michigan to make yourself sound bigger.
It could be a little bit both. You know what?
I have no idea.
There is when you're at the level of Ohio State, and newsflash, when you're at the level at Michigan as well, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's said to recruits, and not all of it can be completely fulfilled at the end of the day.
But at the end of the day, dude, this guy, and I have no idea how, because I don't think he's that good, and I think he owes his, 10th overall selection to his performance against Ohio State. He should send Ryan Day a gift basket for making him money in the NFL.
Did you see that one pass, though, that he threw in practice?
Yeah,
pretty
right.
good. He hit Jordan Addison right in stride.
Fantastic. He's 3-0 against the Buckeyes. In 3 career starts, he was 29 of 45 for 442 yards and 4 touchdowns, 0 picks in 3 games against Ohio State. Ohio State made his legend grow. Made his legend, period. And Ryan Day and the Buckeyes have no one to blame but themselves. But this is why I say to the fans out there, when we were winning this game every single year, and, well, maybe it's more fun if, they win once in a while. It's like, no, it's not. Because then you get stories like this, where this dude, J.J. McCarthy, is in all-time Michigan lore now because he never lost against Ohio State. And he has that's a great line, by the way. I want Ryan Day to see my face after I kick his ass. That is an all-time great line. And you know what? You can do nothing about it because he's in a league now. You can't even say, well, we're coming for you this year.
He's done.
He's done. He's
out.
finished.
He got out with all the rings.
Instead,
or whatever they have for winning that game.
Well, he got a ring. He got a ring because he won a national championship.
No, doubt about it. But for just winning the game, we get the gold pants.
I would much rather have a situation like Mike Hart, who every single offseason says, I'm coming back for my 17th year because I got to beat Ohio State. And then he'd come back and we beat his ass again.
Exactly.
And he left with nothing. Instead, he got this cocky SOB. Yeah, I want him to see my face when I kicked his ass. I want to go back to the days where they had no hope, where they looked at each other and they said, you know what, maybe we should have Michigan State as our rival because we can't beat that team down south anymore. Instead, we get comments like this. Ryan Day, listen to me. I love you. I appreciate you. You won a national championship and you'll forever be in my heart because of it. But if you don't beat Michigan this year, I'm going to drop dead. I'm going to die.
You know,
and it's going to be all your fault.
It's not even because we're talking about Michigan right now for the last 4 or 5 minutes, but two thoughts came to me randomly last night as I was laying in bed. And it's great because I saw that our Jen or Tyler upstairs, our lovely digital team, one of them grabbed the video and the audio from yesterday's show when you were giving me crap, and rightfully so, about missing the opportunity with our guy, Cousin Eddie. With Randy Quaid. And I heard that you did some new rejoins for the show, too. And there's a Randy Quaid line from Christmas Vacation in the rejoin. And I didn't go up and pay the fee per word to get him. Just do one catchphrase even to have that put into the show. I hate myself, actually, for not doing that. And then the other thought is I'm still nervous about Michigan.
How could you not be?
I don't care that we're playing Texas. I mean, I do. You know what I mean, though. It's a huge game, August 30th. But no matter what happens all year long, it's not like Michigan is some gross football team coming here into 2025. They weren't good last year.
They were gross last year coming in here.
The prognosticators have them as a top 15 team. It's not top 5, but it's almost one of those danger spots where they're not getting that national respect right now. If their quarterback hits, they certainly will be a wildly better equipped team because what'd they throw? 12 touchdowns? 12 as a team.
Yeah.
Is that what they had last year?
Yeah.
The entire season?
What's the dude's name,
disgusting that could even happen at a program like that.
Who's their projected quarterback? Something?
Bryce Underwood?
Bryce Underwood,
yeah,
that's right.
You got a hot up-and-comer, hot recruit there.
I mean, I've been told that he can do everything that they want him to do except pass. That could be a problem.
That will be an issue because they didn't do that last year.
Who else had that label on him? J.J. McCarthy until he played the Buckeyes.
But those Wolverines that couldn't pass last year, we know who they beat on the road, and it was us. So no matter what, I mean, you're not playing that game at the Shoe this year. I'd like to think that has you more on high alert, but that's also going to play into their hands when we get to that day on the schedule. Oh, boy.
Back page. Coming up, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
You're looking at a 15-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking the center lane on eastbound 33 at 270 on that west outer belt. And we've got a 10-minute delay on westbound 270 on the north outer belt between Westerville and 315. This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care. With over 50 years of expertise and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Leaky pipes, no hot water, issues with your sewer or drains? When plumbing problems strike, Logan Services is ready to help you out. We offer free estimates on water heaters, water softeners, and drain lines. Whether it's a surprise leak or an aging water tank, we'll give you an honest recommendation so you can take action fast. Don't wait. Schedule your free plumbing estimate now. Fast, friendly service you trust from Logan Services.
Hugs from patients like Patrick. It's something QC Kinetics medical professionals experience every day.
I hugged them. You should hug somebody who does that for you. They gave me my life back, and I really didn't know where I was going to go because I was definitely afraid of having a knee replacement done.
No surgery, no downtime with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments. They give patients relief from joint pain using their own healing properties to repair and restore damaged tissue. And the results? Well, that's why we see a lot of hugs at QC Kinetics.
Everything is back that I thought I was never going to be able to do again. I'm still smiling, and sometimes it gets emotional. I get a tear in my eye because of how I was before I went in there.
Those smiles and hugs never get old at QC Kinetics. It means patients are finally getting relief. And now it's your turn. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate for these amazing treatments.
Call QC Kinetics, 380-208-4544. That's 380-208-4544. 380-208-4544.
Stories like this are really who we are. Hi, it's Steve Lindsay with Lindsay Honda. One of my son's coaches was having an issue with his transmission in his Honda. He had gotten quoted almost $9,000. He's like, can you help me out on the price and getting one through your Honda dealership? And I said, yeah. I said, but let's bring the vehicle in and let's make sure you, in fact, do need a transmission. We did a complete flush on his transmission and a software update on it, and that fixed his problem. And this guy has an extra $8,500 in his pocket because he reached out and I was able to connect him with my staff. We're going to take a step back and to make sure we're actually treating the core issue, not just the symptom.
This month at Lindsay Honda, our famous Cash for Clunkers continues during our Honda Summer event. Get up to $3,500 minimum for your trade and use it for a down payment, negative equity, or keep the cash. Only at Lindsay Honda, the big Honda store.
What's the best way to make sure you don't miss any of your favorite fan shows? Oh no! Download the Fan app, silly.
Ah, damn it, I knew that.
App Store, Google Play, or just scream right at your phone. Psst, you can also listen to Buckeye games. Do it now.
Hey friends, it's Austin Ward, and I'm coming up on 2 full years since starting Awaken 180. Dropped 50 pounds, and I still check the scale like it owes me money. Guess what? Hasn't budged. Still under 200 pounds, still feeling great. Keeping weight off this long isn't luck or magic, it's just having the right playbook. Awaken 180 taught me exactly what works, what doesn't, and how to stay lean without the struggle. Want real, lasting results? Don't just drop the weight, retire it for good. Trust me, Awaken 180 is your winning game plan. Awaken180weightloss.com.
It's Wilson from That Other Window Place, and this is the Secrets of Pella podcast. Secrets of Pella. Where we try to expose Pella Windows secrets. Okay, Leslie from Pella, these magical disappearing screens you speak of, what exactly is Pella hiding?
Well, hiding the screens is the whole point.
All right, cut. The screen just disappears? There's no magic involved? Okay.
Get the windows that Columbus homeowners rated the leading window brand at PellaColumbus.com.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Patriot Air Comfort Systems and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour. Beamer and Austin Ward getting ready to keep you company. Hey, Dana White says a UFC fight will happen on the 4th of July, 2026. At the White House.
Is this after the new deal? The TV deal goes in, so will this be network?
I don't know. Thank God. Hey, Teddy, are you upset about this? Only because this is going to take the focus away from your American hero, Joey Chestnut, and the hot dog eating competition. Because, I mean, that would usually be center stage as far as the world of sports, air quotes. But now you're going to have guys pummeling each other at the White House.
They'll probably do that late afternoon or evening. Joey always has, the hot dog competition at noon on 4th of July, so it probably will be okay.
And they wouldn't step on his toes, right? I mean, they wouldn't.
No, he's Americana.
He's got the mustard belt.
What is more American, though? I think we could have that conversation. Cramming hot dogs into our gullet or beating the hell out of each other, punching each other in the face over and over and over again.
I'm going to pass on both, to be honest with you.
They kind of are both American.
I'm going to sit in my house under a fan, think about our founders and how smelly that room must have been when they got together to sign that Declaration of Independence.
Because of the wigs?
Well, because
Or
it's
wool,
hot.
just the clothing back then.
The clothing, the wigs, the temperature, all of it. Imagine how smelly that room must have been.
I mean, was anything ever... when did we actually begin to wash clothes the way that it's even close to what we have now? I mean, it had to be, into the
invention of the modern washer dryer.
When did that modern washer come into play?
Well, I remember
40s?
when I was a
Maybe?
kid, I'd go over to my grandparents' house and they were still hanging stuff on the line.
Well, it's okay if you're drying that way, but
No,
it's
I know
mainly
that,
the
but
washing.
I think they wouldn't do laundry as often because that's sort of a pain to go hang it outside. But if you have the dryer right there, there you go. If you go over to Europe, sometimes they just have the one. It's the washer-dryer combo. It takes forever.
What culture do you think you would have liked to be in for the clothes when you go back in the day? Because we've talked about this before. All the wool that we wore here in America had to be so uncomfortable. And in those hot days,
I don't want to go
it had
back.
to be just miserable.
No, it does nothing for me. I'll stay in today where I'm perfectly comfortable, whether I want to put jeans and a T-shirt on or just go in my soft pants to go run an errand and nobody bats an eye.
It's surprising, though, that it took several hundred years to at least start to get some options with how we wanted to dress.
We didn't have the types of fabrics.
We didn't have the technology back then, but you could have discovered the fabrics a little bit sooner, is all I'm saying. We're just wearing suits. That's all you could come up with. Nobody could come up with a T-shirt, taking that same cotton and just binding it a little bit differently.
People had the T-shirt, but they would wear the T-shirt when they mowed the lawn. I'll never forget this episode of I Love Lucy. Lucy and Ethel are in the apartment, and Lucy wants to jump on the subway really quick. It's like, let's go right now. And Ethel's like, I can't go in the subway in my blue jeans. That was like farmer clothes for them. She's in her jeans. Oh, my God, I can't go on the subway. Now you're lucky if there's someone with pants on when you go on the subway.
People are out there half naked now. I mean, we've been to the amusement parks, too. I love how that sounds. So we go out there to those amusement parks.
We see the youngins riding those fast
people
rides.
Riding their rides.
I'll tell you what.
They're just out there in their underwear.
Just mess you
Dear
up.
God. Look at them.
All right, back page.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Help me understand something here. I was checking out this article, and it was bringing up some points about the ESPN NFL deal that's about to happen. Where
it did happen. It's done.
It did happen. It's going into effect. And I never understood how in year one of the college football playoff, they couldn't get in more lockstep with the National Football League on some of their key dates. Mainly, I say it for the NFL. Now, I know they're the big bad NFL, and they're not going to move. They're not going to budge for anybody. But there's some speculation now that the ESPN and the NFL, they're going to be in bed so much together that in terms of the college football playoff, maybe they can get some movement off of some of these dates. Like, I look at that one, the NFL is going to have the Week 16, which was December 18 to December 24. When was that Ohio State-Tennessee game played? Around the 20th?
Saturday night.
So Saturday. There's still 2 games scheduled for Saturday, December 20th. And again, they start throwing in those Saturday games. That's probably the first week of it. It's about 3 weeks out from the playoffs, if memory serves me correctly.
I understand that, but from the NFL
just move
standpoint,
off of that and give that date to college football so they can have their cake and eat it too.
Those are national windows that you're getting on those Saturday games. They're not just a regional CBS game, and so the NFL gets paid extra for those. And I understand why Roger Goodell says, all right, I know why it's good for your business model, college football, but why the hell should I care about that? Are you going to reimburse me for the money that I'm losing from CBS because I don't have this Saturday window?
There's some other options that you could look at. You could possibly go with another Thursday night game for that week. You can stagger the start times for that a little bit. You can do like they've done with Monday Night Football, too, for different weeks throughout the season, where you stagger the start time for a couple of Monday night
actually,
games.
I heard in this new contract there's going to be no there's going to be no Monday night doubleheaders anymore. That's done. Which I'm a fan of, by the way. I don't like the Monday night doubleheader.
I think there'll be doubleheaders there. I don't think they're going to stagger them. I'm thinking they're going to start one a little earlier and then hit the other one a little later.
How are they going to do that without
What do you mean,
staggering
like
them
a
at
7
all?
o'clock window and a 10 o'clock window?
Something like that, yeah. Okay, so then that gets really late. Then you're getting just that West Coast audience, and you're freezing out some of the East Coasters there. Which, again, I'm not saying that everything has to cater to the East Coast. We
Yes,
don't do
it
that
does.
with regional sports.
Yes,
but when you're talking about the NFL, I would think that that's what the offices in New York want, that they want to try to hit all that. Did you also see that Shohei Ohtani, bad boy, apparently, he's being sued. He is being accused of wrecking a $240 million Hawaii real estate deal.
I thought his agent was getting sued.
And Shohei. So Shohei and his agent are both being sued, and the lawsuit, which was filed in a circuit court earlier in August, says that they sort of froze a couple of guys out of this deal that the two claim they spent upwards of a decade building.
Poor Shohei.
And that they used their celebrity leverage to destabilize and ultimately dismantle the plaintiff's role in the project.
Shohei. Good clean boy.
Shohei with this, Shohei with the gambling and the interpreter.
He's got bad people around him, Timmy.
The caddy at Pebble
He's
said
a
he did it.
trusting guy.
Well,
caddy at Pebble.
Says he did it.
Jimmy
Caddy's
Johnson
not.
is retiring from Fox NFL Sunday. They've announced that Rob Gronkowski will take his place. I don't see the appeal for Gronk. I think he's a big, giant dweeb. Just a dork. But then again, if you enjoy him, he'll be there every Sunday to make fart jokes and say nothing.
I'm not big on the Gronk shtick either, but they must like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't like the fart jokes, right, Teddy?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Hate them. That's a good point.
Well, this is local fart
Hey, you
jokes.
know what?
Not national. What are we doing here?
That's how you end the show. Oh, yeah. He's just like me.
Buckeye Show is next. We'll see you tomorrow. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview.
Slow traffic is causing a 5-minute delay if you're on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 315 and 71. And things are a little stop and go on westbound 70 downtown between the 71 East and West split. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Want a man cave, playroom, or guest space in your basement? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement finishing experts. Book your free inspection today at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Stay hydrated. It's hot out there. So my teenage son just went out in sweatpants and a hoodie. It's 98 degrees. At least I know he'll be cool in our house, thanks to Atlas Butler. If something goes wrong, they'll fix it within 24 hours. They call it their comfort pledge. Get too hot?
My phone.
Oh, your phone. Should have known.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain, and it's the Toyota National Sales Event all month long at Toyota West. With over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of no payments for 90 days, and every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. No payments for 90 days. Deferred payment. Interest accrued at time of inception with approved credit. Expires 8/31.
Then you are under siege. From the minute you hit adulthood, stress, bad sleep, junk food, screens, pressure, it all chips away at your testosterone, your energy, and yeah, your confidence. But no one tells you that. And no one tells you the benefit of screening early when you're younger. Research has found that maintaining optimal hormone levels prevents severe men's health issues later in life. At Columbus Men's Clinic, we fight for you. The tired dad, the high performers running on fumes, the gym grinders, the man whom online pills have failed. This is for every man, young and old. Forget pills from apps or emails. You need a real medical provider, a clinic that'll fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Guys, the future is local. Real clinics, real specialists, real answers. Testosterone results in minutes, not days. Columbus Men's Clinic's friendly staff is on standby, ready to tackle your ED, your low T, and enhance your life. Call right now, 614-300-7400, or go to columbusmensclinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
If you trust your dog to watch burgers on the grill before you trust the big garage door guys, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple. Straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877-CARS for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
This is the Cincinnati Reds Down on the Farm Minor League Report, brought to you by Western and Southern Financial Group. This week, we extend congratulations to infielder Tyson Lewis and pitcher Joel Valdez on being named Reds Minor League Player and Pitcher of the Month, respectively, for July. Lewis, the club's number 7 prospect, selected by the Reds in the second round of the 2024 first-year player draft, hit .308 with 2 home runs, 10 doubles, 23 runs scored, 20 RBIs, 10 walks, and 10 stolen bases across 22 games. The 19-year-old opened the month with the Arizona Complex Reds before being promoted to Class A Daytona on July 25th. Valdez, 25, went the entire month of July without allowing a run, a span of 12 1/3 scoreless innings across 6 appearances for AA Chattanooga. In 22 appearances this season, all in relief with the Lookouts, the 25-year-old has posted a 1-1 record with a 1.63 ERA over 38 2/3 innings pitched. Hunter Green, in his second rehab start with AAA Louisville, his third overall of the current stint, dealt up 7 strikeouts over 3 1/3 innings, giving up 2 unearned runs on 3 hits and walking 1 in a Bats win. The Down on the Farm Minor League Report is brought to you by Western and Southern Financial Group. Put their financial strength behind you. Visit westernsouthern.com.